I can't remember what we talked about last time.
It's a lot of new stuff that done came out.
A whole
lot of new stuff that didn't happen. Today is just me and Iris. Anastasia didn't get to make it. I ain't gonna put my baby on blast, so it's all love.
You're not gonna put on blast.
She didn't make it. I'm not gonna say why. I don't know the why. You know, I don't want her to have something serious going on, and then we talking a lot of mess, and it's like, oh, I'm so sorry about it. But for whatever reason, you know, she couldn't make it. This never happened, so she's
definitely never happened.
We extend grace, and I hope all is well. You know, just to make sure I be fair, because I know she's going to hear this and maybe comment as soon as she hear her name. So, Anastasia, I appreciate you for all that you do. I said it as if she's never coming back, right? It's been a pleasure of knowing you.
Oh, she wants to talk big mess.
It's been a pleasure knowing you.
She wants to talk
for those that was anticipating her being here, well, I'm so sorry. She won't be here. Oh, no, that's the one. Damn, that's
see, that's what you get.
And look, the crazy thing about it, I was just kind of familiarizing myself with it.
That's what you get.
Damn, I still don't know which one it is. I know this is Khaled. Is this one?
No.
Damn, that's.
See,
I wasn't ready. No, I do know which one it is. I'm just having fun right now. Please forgive me.
He don't know.
But what I will say is, I did discover something new. I know how to let y'all call in, so. We're going to figure something out. I guess I'll put it on YouTube. I'll put it on Facebook. If you are following Everybody Hates Dennis, I'll let y'all know when we're about to record. And if you want to call in, you can call in. Damn, that's crazy. I've been having this boy for 3 years, and I just figured that out. And it was so simple. But anyways, how are you doing, Iris? I'm so sorry.
I'm doing good. I can't complain.
Not bad. Let me intro the pod. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to Everybody Hates Dennis. This part of the show is called Added Value. Oh, that's funny. And I just started sipping the beautiful wine, Black Cab. Shout out to the Broncos. Maybe, just maybe, something will come from that. I don't know, but y'all go get y'all a bottle. They sell out fast. Whatever, you know, I don't know. It's free. I don't know why I'm saying that. It ain't like they paying me to say that, but hey, that's what I'm.
But you never know. That's how it starts.
Oh, paying it forward?
Yep.
People don't give a damn about me. people ain't gonna never hit us, and if they do, like, he ain't our demographic. We don't care if they come or not. Hey, I'm just playing. Water to wine, I am just playing. I'm having fun. That's what this is for. But anyways, how are you, Miss Iris?
I'm good. I can't complain.
How's life? How's life been lifing?
Life is always lifing, right? Life is always lifing. So.
I see you got some dope coming up. You don't want to talk about that? On Friday?
This Friday?
I think you sent
Oh, yeah. The, my bad. I totally forgot about it.
Make me the weird guy.
Yeah, so I'm supposed to be part of a panel. It's going to be via Zoom. You got to register. So if you find me on social media, just click the link and register. It's supposed to be talking about like the CPS and our experiences dealing with CPS.
From the caseworker aspect or just overall?
So I will be the parent. So it'll be my aspect, the caseworker aspect, and then like an actual advocate aspect. So there's 3 of us on the panel, and then the person that's hosting it.
And what is this for?
It is part of an equity and inclusion through Arizona State that my good friend Tanette had put me on. And so they've done a whole lot of different projects through Arizona State, basically for those that don't have a voice, to make sure that their voice is being heard and seen in different spaces that they never will be seen in.
Well, let's clap it up for that. You know, shout out to you, Tanette. Arizona State. Maybe I need to get they give me some free tuition. I go back to college. Hey, I mentioned y'all. You know, I mentioned y'all. Y'all might have some more people enrolled just because of this podcast. So, you know, who knows, right? Black people are always trying to get something for something, right? Just won't pay it for.
First of all, sometimes that's how
you gotta
you get.
You gotta manifest it.
Yeah. I mean, if you
imagine
actually speak, what they say, you got this, the power in the tongue.
Oh,
what they
yeah,
say,
yeah.
Right?
I've been speaking a whole lot. I've been speaking so much in tongue. I feel like I'm one of those, the old school church when you got the woman speaking in tongue,
Nah.
The devil is a lie. Iris wasn't in church, y'all. She's atheist. I'm just talking about me too. Somebody's gonna be like, "Oh, me too." I don't believe in no.
I was in church Monday through Sunday when I was younger,
and that's what deterred a lot of y'all from church. Them parents thought having y'all in church was gonna stop y'all from doing what it is y'all was doing. They don't know. That's where all the fast girls was.
That's what happened.
That's preacher's daughter. Shout out to you, whoever you are, lovely young lady. Listen, what I will say, those young women. Shout out to Victory Gospel. I just say that. Shout out to all the people that do go to church, that keep their kids in church. Yeah, I just keep it there.
Come back on the ledge. Yes. Come back on the ledge.
They say it's more to the cliff than just the edge. I just come back to the back part of the cliff. Stay away from the edge. So please forgive me for all you church goers, myself included. Shout out to God Chasers. Y'all nice, wholesome young women, and I pray that y'all continue to be that way and strive for greatness. My heart is your heart is my heart, and we just gonna become one and be as best as we can be and operate in the space how we supposed to and all that good stuff, whatever that means. But anyway, Iris, what is on your mind? You said what now, ma'am?
They caught it on camera here.
I'm just saying. I'm just trying to make sure that I don't use my tongue the wrong way.
This is true. This is true.
Imagine that, right? Whatever that may mean.
Whatever that may mean. But anyway, so I saw on social media, because, that's I be scrolling all day. So this lady said that her date left her in Destin, Florida, after he invited her there because I guess they was going to get busy. Bad segue, but well, look,
let's just kind of give them overall, right? So they had been dating for a couple weeks. They never took it there, so the gentleman.
So she said she knew tonight was going to be the night.
Right. So the gentleman decided to do what a gentleman does, right? He said, "Hey, listen, get dressed, pack your bags. I done booked us some flights." And I learned that,
now, we don't know if he did all this.
He did. She said in the story. She said
he booked it, but he didn't. He
had to do it a certain way for her to feel comfortable without coming. The
code is strong. You just fluffed it.
No. I just gave you pure facts. You have to present it a certain way for her to be comfortable with even wanting to go. So again, my guy, I'm sorry, a guy. Let me say a guy, because by the end of this story, he's kind of a little different. But anyways, he asked a young lady to come on a trip with him to Destin, Florida. Mm-hmm. They had a great time, I assume, because it led to. You want to pick up from there?
So basically, it led to them, I'm assuming, going back to the room. She already knew what was going to happen.
Had it on her mind. Ain't nobody ever took her out of town, right? So, of course, you take her out of town for the first time. Listen, let me sidebar right quick. Listen, I'm just giving you what God gave to Moses, right? So, listen, a lot of the times, gentlemen, I'm going to just help you. The little things is the reason why you can get the woman of your dreams, because they're not used to it. So, in this case, I'm almost certain she ain't used to nobody taking her out of town, especially spontaneously for no apparent reason. There's no birthdays, there's no nothing. It's just, hey, I want to enjoy your company. I don't know where they're from. I don't even know if this story is real. But what I will say is this. She was willing and ready to give it up on the first night due to this
situation.
Right. So, fellas, open doors, pull out chairs, learn to plan a date, pay for the date. All those things may be just
tip on the date.
Of course, that's whoa.
No, it is not given.
Well, listen, don't tip according to service. That's another thing. Don't tip according to service. I tip according to if I had to work at that job. So I don't be caring about how they wait the table or none of that, right? I understand people be having bad days. It ain't for me to be determining the type of money I'm going to give them. I'm going to give them what I'm going to give them. I pay for it all the time. But anyways, fellas, all I'm telling you is just to make sure that you do the little things, because the little things may lead you to wherever it is that you're trying to go with the young lady. Back to this. They in the room, they getting undressed, it's getting intense, it's hot, they kissing, the sweat pouring, you know how that goes. And and she took her shoes off.
So she took her shoes off, right?
Go get them.
And she did post a picture of her feet.
The stubs, so at the bottom right was her feet?
Yes. So her feet are not done.
At all.
She looked like she was in between the petty situation.
So listen.
Because some of her toes were done, some of them were not. So that's why I said maybe she was in between. This was a spontaneous trip. Anyway, he basically went off on her once he seen her toes.
Slow down. See that's you giving grace. First off, ladies, let's make this very clear. I'm not saying you got to go to the nail shop and do nothing. All I'm saying to you is at least have some decency to either remove all the nail polish, right, and paint your toenails. Because at the end of the day, you don't even want to see your toenails not painted. Now, to just get into these feet. I'm a feet guy myself. Know my feet is not pretty. Who am I to even be acting like this about some feet? But hey, this is how God made me, and I'm just telling you what it is. Her feet was a catfish. No, they ain't that bad. See I didn't even see that. They not that bad. They're a little stubby. They're a little fat. Oh no, they ain't that bad.
He said that she completely catfished
him
altogether because her feet weren't done.
So just to keep adding context to the story, he got upset once he saw her feet. He said she was a catfish. He proceeds to tell her. But I guess
because so if you saw the picture, like she's dressed up, she's really.
Oh, so that's not the guy she's with.
No, that's them and Destin. So
her feet is in the water.
Yeah. So she just showed her feet so you can see like that they weren't that bad.
They wasn't that bad. Yeah. They wasn't like the feet on Boomerang when Eddie Murphy. They wasn't those type of feet.
Ain't that bad. You could just tell she just maybe needed to go get her either paint them herself and or get her feet touched
They
up.
stubby too though. The funny thing about her feet don't match the way she look. Like
they don't.
Her feet is giving BBW, and I love my BBWs, right? But she's more of a petite type of woman. Or maybe that's I don't know. But her feet is not giving the way she look. I will say that.
I just feel like she's really very put together. I can say that.
Yeah, she's a beautiful young lady.
From her legs up, she's very put together.
From her ankles up, she's a beautiful young lady. I will say that. I won't say her feet is the worst, but going on a trip like that, a surprise trip like that, the least you can do is paint your toenails. So for that, I understand him, but I can't rock with him because.
But to leave her in a whole different city by herself because of her feet,
that's disgusting. Fellas, first off, you are responsible for that young lady when you take her out of town, right? So for you to leave her somewhere and something to happen to her, you are responsible for her. And I pray that they come get your ass if something was to happen to her, because you shouldn't do that. Under no circumstances as a man, you should be that emotional to a point to where you just get that mad because her feet don't match the rest of her.
But I can say on the flip side, ladies, make sure if you're going to go out of town with a man, make sure you have money on you and a way to get back home.
Very much so.
She said that she has to call her mom to help her get back home.
Yeah, and I'm sorry y'all for interrupting the story, because y'all should have got the whole story and then I should have started talking mess. But I was privy to information before this, so it was already in my brain. And when I got to seeing those stub masters at the bottom,
but they ain't that bad. They're not that bad.
They bad because they not painted.
I feel like the only thing that made me upset is that she went out of town. Now I don't know how far Destin is from where she was, her home is. But the fact that you still went out of town, didn't have money, no way. This is not the first time I've seen this on social media. Now, whether it's a skit, not a skit, what have you. Ladies, please make sure if you're getting flown out, drove out, what have you.
Fellas.
Have money to
fellas,
get
you
back
too.
to your destination.
Yes, fellas, you too, because they flying us out now. But please don't leave. Fellas, make sure you got your own money. Fellas, make sure you got your own money. Ladies, make sure you have your own money.
And have an emergency exit plan.
Fathers, make sure you teach your daughters to always keep some money on them. And father, you make sure you keep some money on her at all times. And most definitely have an exit plan. Because I seen a story about the guy on the 20v1, the one that had ended up getting fired from his job or whatever the case may be. A young lady had shared a story about her dating him for a couple of weeks, and they was kicking it, and they wasn't kicking it. They was conversing, and they finally kicked it one time. And that one time, I guess he turned into a monster.
Yeah, I can see that.
Right, and then tried to it got physical. That's all she said. She said she didn't want to go into details, and she just kind of got in a survival mode. And she said once she saw opening, she took it and she ran. And now the gentleman is trying to tell the world that she stole $500 and he'll pay for her whereabouts and this, and that. It's a scary world out here. That's all I would tell you, ladies. Be careful with who you dating. Men, be careful with who you dating, because it's not just us, it's them as well. They do be lying about having another man having a man or a man that is not over them, right? Don't be going in a woman's house. It gets dangerous. It gets uncomfortable if you get that knock at the door, especially if you're a guy that don't carry a weapon. And if you do, you're going to have to probably use it.
Unfortunately.
So yeah, be careful out there. For all you lovebirds that's seeking love, slow down. Get to know a person.
Go with your first instinct. Your gut usually don't lie.
They don't got no instincts. They just... You got some money. You got some money. You getting some. You buying some shoes. You getting some. It's just that type of world. So
be downgrading to just shoes now.
Man, listen, it's
like red bottom shoes.
No. I ain't heard a red or a bottom in I don't know how long. You go get us some. What's those? Some dunks. You go spend that 100 on some dunks.
Oh Lord, y'all just out here for.
It's
some
simple.
dunks?
No, it's not even that. It's just you. Listen, fellas. Let me just give y'all a little bit. Find out where she work respectfully, right? Send her something. Send her edible arrangements. Send her her favorite cookies. Send her some roses. See, it's not just the roses. It's the gesture that makes everybody around her get excited. So even if you don't have a chance, you have a chance. It works. I promise you.
But I feel like that has to be her love language.
That's everybody's love language.
Not really. Not really. Like, I'm not... No.
So you telling me if a man sends some flowers to you, just...
I'd be like, those are nice, but flowers is not my thing. I'm not gonna lie. Flowers are nice, but they're not my thing. Especially if you're just getting me a rose. To me, roses are just a dime a dozen. Like, because that rose is not my favorite flower. So why would you give me something that
Well, he'll probably know your favorite flower.
But do you get what I'm saying?
Some tulips or something. You seem like a sunflower type of girl. You like sunflowers.
Actually, this is going to sound super cliche, but the iris flower is actually my favorite flower.
So,
the purple one at that.
I don't even know what a purple iris flower look like.
See?
I don't even know if they sell those. Let me see an iris flower.
And they do, because I have one that I'm going to grow this season.
Not you trying to throw out there that you're a gardener all of a sudden, like you just out here growing stuff.
I do.
Talk your ish then. Let them know that you. Tell them you out here. What is it? Self-sufficient.
I'm an urban gardener. So
why I got to be urban?
Because I'm in the city. I'm not like.
Oh, that's what I figured it was.
I'm not out in the country area, I'm really a backyard gardener.
Oh, okay. Some
More
niggas.
like a backyard farmer, because we got chickens now.
Farmer. You got a chicken back there?
We got 3 chicks.
Oh wow! So you're gonna be having the eggs? You're gonna be selling eggs? Oh wow! Look at you! You self-sufficient for real. You your daddy's daughter.
Yep.
So I'm trying to be like my daddy.
I mean, I don't have to be like him because it's already inherited. But
look at you! She said he's the X and Y chromosome. His DNA is all in me.
I'm just saying. So yeah. So I feel like everybody should learn how to garden. Whether it's something on the smaller scale or the bigger scale. Because
I agree with that.
We don't know what we eat in them stores. Everything is GMO. Man. Everything is seedless. Everything is...
Well, last part you were saying it was cool to have seedless watermelon and all that, but I don't want to get into that. I don't want to get into that.
All seedless watermelons are not GMO.
Oh, okay. Well,
some of them are, but not all of them. However, y'all know most of the fruit and veggies we get at the store anyway is not fully ripe because they want them to last longer on the shelf.
So. It's unfortunate for us. But back to the whole dating thing. Is it wrong for a man or a woman to post a collage of a male is it wrong for
the opposite sex?
Yeah, but like their best friend while they in a relationship?
No. Why would it be a problem if they post a collage like their friend, right? Their best friend?
Yes, of the opposite sex.
It's like their birthday. Mm-hmm. There is a special occasion, or they just randomly.
No, it's their birthday. You just kind of posting. I
don't see no problem with it.
You cooking for them, whatever the case may be. All the intimate type of outings y'all may have experienced with each other.
I'm sure I would assume that I'm probably in some of these pictures.
No, you're not in either.
Okay,
None of them. It's just the besties.
Yeah. I feel like if maybe he not mine, maybe he is. I don't know, but I'm not that insecure at this age.
Whoa, see, that's the first word people want to throw out when
but
you
I do feel like in some cases it does have to do with insecurity. Because if this is something that this man has been doing prior to me coming in the picture, and now all of a sudden I'm like, you can't do that because I'm now in the picture.
Boundaries.
It's a slight slither that I may be insecure in their relationship.
Yes and no, but what I'm saying to you is this. Boundaries are real and they have to be set, right?
Yes.
If that's a deal breaker for you for whatever reason, I feel like that has nothing to do with insecurity. That just has everything to do with whatever it is that it has to do with when it comes to you and your moral compass. Like, I don't think we get to deem something.
But that's like me telling him, you need to go delete all the pictures of said person.
No. We're saying the collage. Like, you know those collages, how they be looking too sometimes.
I've made collages before, so yes.
But how you made one while you was in a relationship of a male best friend of yours?
No, because I don't have many pictures of me and my male friend, so no.
So are you and your male friend close?
Yeah.
Is it wrong for you to go on trips with your male friend while you're in a relationship?
Me and my friend, I can say his name, I don't even care. Me and my friend Brian, we've been friends since 2nd grade. So, and the craziness, we don't even have that many pictures together.
Y'all haven't never crossed the line?
Never.
So
He's
you can
my platonic friend.
So you can go out of town with him while you're in a relationship and you'll feel like that's perfectly fine.
If my man is okay with that.
But I'm saying,
yes.
Well, let me ask it the other way.
So
would you be okay with your man going out of town with his female best friend?
Depends on the situation.
See, but why though? Because you're not insecure.
But what did I say? If my man was okay with me going, I didn't say I was going to go unless he was.
I respect that, but we know we're talking about you and what you would do.
Okay, so yeah, I mean, again, it depends on.
It depends on what you're secure.
It depends on said setting. Like, are y'all in the same room or y'all in separate rooms? Like,
how would you want it to be? Explain. I mean, I'll give you my perspective. So for me, it's absolutely no. You're not going nowhere. So no, I'm cool on that. I don't want to. No.
I don't know, because like, is this a business property?
No, this is just something they had already had
prior to me coming in. So that's what I'm saying.
That's another thing. So that's fair.
I came in the picture because
that's fair.
I ain't finna if I'm gonna just make a big scenario, y'all paid thousands of dollars or whatever.
Maybe not, but maybe we planned it before. Maybe we ain't paid nothing. We just planned it, and now me and you are together. And you setting the boundaries, right? Because your boundaries is what? You're not comfortable with them going. Period. I'm saying whatever your boundary would be, what would it be if you talking to said person?
Like if we're fresh in it, I probably would be like, no. But I feel like, so that's why I say it, because I don't know you enough for me to be like, I'm secure in my spot, if that makes sense.
See, that's different for me. See, if I'm just starting, go. Please go. Like, so, because like, I want you to go. Like, I don't have no really attachment like that, so it's perfectly fine. But see, one may deem that as being insecurity. Why insecurity? Insecure.
In the beginning, I am probably insecure.
Why though? Why would you even be with him if you're gonna get to like?
Only because one, we are still setting boundaries. We're still learning each other. So I may not even know if you even like me enough for me to even care. To be honest,
he making your girl. He made you his woman. So yes, he like you enough. That's already out the window. You'd have met his parents. You'd have met his daughter, his son, whomever.
We're further than just initially dating.
Not dating. I'm saying y'all are together, but it's fresh.
So if it's fresh, then why am I meeting your parents and your kids and stuff if it's fresh? I'm just saying, like,
I know you not. See, there's certain things I can't say to you because of situation, but there's certain things you just open the door for alley hoop, and I just want to boom. Well, yeah, I understand that. I get that, but it's still a gray area right there. That okay, then. So I'm sorry for talking to y'all in riddles right now, but Iris don't want to talk about certain things, so I leave it alone. But she is capping right now. I just say that.
No.
Yeah, stop the BS.
He wasn't ready.
Let's be fair. let's be fair. Let's just move past the meeting the parents situation and let's just talk. Right? So you got this gentleman. Y'all have been dating for a while. He wanted to make it official. However long that took, right? Okay. Y'all made it official, and now him and his best friend is going on a trip. If the trip was
already planned, I wouldn't care. Now, if this is y'all are freshly planning this trip, then probably not.
So how long?
Is this a group thing?
No.
No.
I
know, but I'm saying that's what I'm asking.
It's just them two.
Is this a group thing? How long have y'all been planning this? Where y'all going? Now, I'm gonna ask a whole lot of questions. Now, whether he go or not, I mean,
if he goes, is it over?
I couldn't say it would be. I honestly couldn't say that.
What if it's a spontaneous trip? Like he don't even know, and his best friend just said, "Look, my friends counseled on me." Quit looking at my hair. I know it looks a mess. Like you is horrible for looking. I can see your eyes. Like please stop doing that. I'm already insecure. I'm like a month and a half in with this dude. But anyways, so she just spontaneously asked him.
Nah, then I'm asked the motive behind it. I don't know. It's a lot of variables in it. Only
Give them to me.
I feel like some women are messy as hell, and so.
We're so traumatized as black people. We automatically go to negative. We just go to negative all of a sudden. That is, she wouldn't be his friend if she was messy. You don't deal with a messy type of guy. You're right, but what I'm saying to you is
the reason why I say that is because to him she may not be messy because that's his best friend. He may have not seen.
Be naive to it.
Yes. And
she may be the reason why he don't even have a woman now, right? She's been running them all.
That part.
Because she want to be the woman. You see how the insecure thoughts just start to creep in? See?
Look, that is true. Look, sometimes us friends are placeholders.
Okay. I don't want to keep it a...
No, I'm just saying. Some friends are placeholders. Like you have them as your friend because they give you, and not sexually, but they make you happy. They give you all these endorphins until you find said person. And
this whole time you've been wanting that one person, your best friend? Is that how you feel?
Sometimes.
Well, for me.
Or you don't want your best friend, but you just used them until you found your one person.
What I will say is I've never experienced dealing with a young lady and she had a male best friend, right? I've been a guy that women been close to, and I have women that I haven't crossed the line with, but I will. You know what I'm saying? Like if
that's what a lot.
That's
of
what
men
I'm saying. So it's like,
oh, that's not your best friend, because if he had a chance to cross that line, he would.
I don't think like that, but the insecurity part of you want to think like that because you know what you would do. Like, so that's the projection part of it. So I get that, right? But what I'm saying to you is, and I'm gonna be fair, I'm gonna be honest. I know earlier I said it's absolutely no. But where I'm at now, where I'm trying to be, would it bring me comfort? Yes and no, because I understand that he has your best interest at heart. I don't know what your best interest may be at night at 2 a.m, and he may want to fulfill that. I don't know, but that's not for me to think about. So for me, I would hope that I would just say, yes, please go have a great time and not, ruin it.
I don't know.
Because you should trust.
I would want to say yes, only because I feel like if we're in that space where we're making it official, we're committed, at that point, we're more than likely FaceTiming all the time. Like, because I feel like if you gonna fall asleep on the phone, I'm done that.
That's fine. So, she sleep now. Come over. Hey, she sleep now. He's still on the phone. All right, text me when he go to sleep. Like, I'll be there. They got the connecting rooms. Oh, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. Tell me, no, she's on the 3rd floor. I'm on the 5th floor. Catch the elevator. Who gives a damn? Like, so that's what I'm saying. Like, you got to remove all that doubt, and you just kind of got to accept it for what it is, right? And that's just trust.
I don't know. That's just like, I don't know. I guess it's not the same.
This different, boy. This got you active, right? I like this question.
Well, no. Because I was gonna say, I feel like a lot of people get in their head when just a group of guys go on a guys trip or a group of girls goes on a girls trip. They're like,
she cheating
right there.
If it's a group of women on a girls trip, listen, man. It's just
no, they're not.
Look, man. I would just say this, young ladies. You want some wine? What I will say is this. Be fair to whomever it is you're dealing with. Most importantly, be fair to yourself. If you do go on them girls trip, if you go on them guys trip, I know y'all like to go to Colombia, fellas. And I think they say Brazil is a little cheap where you can get you some midnight loving for a couple dollars. Don't go to Thailand anyways. But but what I'm saying to you is be fair, strap up, protect yourself. Don't overextend yourself. Don't do things with that person that you don't even do at home. Like, be fair. That's all I'm saying.
Why does the extracurricular activities even have to happen on a guy's trip or a girl's trip? Like, why can't it literally just be?
Ask them. Ask them sorry heathens that go on these trips and just be disrespectful to their spouse and feel like this is just a hall pass. Like, no, you're disgusting. You're nasty.
Would you do a hall pass?
No, hell no. No. And again, I've never had the pleasure of being in a long-term relationship, being monogamous with a woman. But what I will say is I have no desire to be swinging. I have no desire to bring nobody in.
You're not putting the upside down pineapple?
I don't even know what that means. I don't know what that means, but yeah, no pineapples, none of that. No, I don't even want you don't got to bring the woman in here. Like, well, I'm cool with you, ma'am. Because I understand once you open that door, for me,
Pandora's box.
I'm gonna get to searching Pandora's box, and I just want to be fair to myself. I just want to be right one time. Like, I want to be in a relationship. I want to be in a committed relationship. I want to give it my all, and however it turns out, it turns out. I just want to be right one time though, and after that time, if it don't work out, then y'all might get the 20-year-old Dennis, and y'all don't want to meet him.
In your 40s?
I'm not in my 40s, ma'am. You're disrespectful.
You're kidding.
First off, you're giving disrespect. You definitely, you played yourself right there. I don't know.
I was assuming at this age, you said you're going to get it right one time. But if it's wrong, so I'm giving you the couple years before we hit the 40 to get it right. That. So that's what I'm saying. In your 40s, you're going to be trying to be the new 20s?
Nah, I'm going to do it the way a 40-year-old do it. However that looks, so maybe it'll be the advanced version of my 20-year-old self, but it's gonna get back popping. If this heart gets broke, hide your daughter. I can't say hide your kids, hide your wife. Right? That was so. That would have been the wrong thing, especially with Diddy and all. Hell, let me not speak on Diddy. What do you feel about Diddy? They've been alluding to this for a long time, right?
For a very long time. I feel like he did it. Whatever the charges that they stick to him.
So look, this is the unfortunate part about the charges, and this is a blurred line for me.
The baby oil for me.
That's nothing. That's
no. I'm just like, why? Like,
but because
that was to catch the attention.
Wait, so this is what I say. I feel like that's a deflection. Number one, because he's in a space to where they would give him 1,000 bottles of baby oil. Like, he don't have to buy that. I'm saying a company could probably send that to him, right?
Johnson. Yeah.
Right. But what I'm saying with him, where it gets blurred for me, and again, I don't know too many details. I didn't even really review it because I just feel like it's disgusting within itself on both ends, for him and for the. I'm not gonna speak on the people because they can come get me at any moment, right? But all I'm saying to you is this: if I fly you out and we, partake into an activity, when does it become? You get what I'm saying? Like trafficking, sex trafficking. If I'm flying this person out,
they were saying, like, because I listened every morning. So they were saying, like, they actually pulled up the definition of what trafficking is and stuff like that, and it was basically like if they were under duress, they was coerced and or forced to do something that they didn't want to do, and then of course they're usually not getting paid in the process.
But see, they call sex workers, so I would assume that the people that came in, that perform whatever activity that they perform and provide whatever service they provided.
Some of the witnesses, I'm assuming like some of the witnesses were people that were probably part of said sex working agency, and maybe they were coerced into doing. I don't know. Maybe they were coerced into doing it, and or was told something else is going to take place, but then once they got there, something else happened. So
like a master manipulation.
Yeah.
So criminal enterprise that he's really running. You see how they get to just throw that? You see how it just start to cover all bases? I'm not flying nobody else. See, that's when it get blurred. Like, I done flew people out. I have. Like, I done met women out of state, and they done flew here. We done had a great time, and we still cool to this day. Like, look, now they're like, oh, so you telling on yourself?
Well, then they're like, well, because then they was like, well, was money exchange? Was money not exchange?
Absolutely no money.
Not you, but
no dollars. Listen to me. None. Like, none of that.
And so they're saying in his instance, because of his status, money was exchanged.
He's a nice guy.
Maybe not exchanged to the women that partaked, but to somebody higher up.
Oh, okay. Just like a pimp, basically.
Basically.
Like a pimp.
Yeah. So that's where the trafficking would come in. Because the women are forced into
I get what you're saying.
But they're not getting paid.
See that now? That makes sense. That took it to a whole nother level. Okay. Did he? Is it?
So that?
How many counts is it? Like, is it a bunch of counts?
It's a lot. Yeah.
You think Diddy gonna come home?
No, to the point where he tried to put up all of his kids' passports. He tried to put up all of his properties as collateral, including his mom's property.
Yeah, and one is 48, one is 2.
And the judge like, no.
Well, that's not enough. And then you got to think, Diddy's a billionaire. Like, this is a black billionaire. But
I feel like once he lost all those contracts.
Well, yeah, like, that's the worth, billions. Yeah.
Well, no, not the worth part. But I'm saying once the big name.
Oh, you saying it was targeted?
Start dropping him.
Yeah.
I feel like we should have known this was coming.
Well, a lot of it has to do with him. Well, alleging to him. Well, right? No, I'm saying a lot of people are alleging that him going against the liquor company, and again him recording a lot of these sessions. Yeah. All them cameras that got found in his home.
But my thing is one.
He got some people on camera. Important people.
My thing is one, he's a billionaire, so I would expect him to have cameras anyway in his house.
In the bedrooms?
Hey.
Kids' bedrooms?
I can't say kids' bedrooms, but I also don't live that lifestyle either. I don't know who's looking for me, coming for me. I'm not a celebrity, so I can't say what kind of quote unquote protection.
You shooting him some bail right now. So you said
I'm just saying.
Whoa.
I'm just saying. I can't
Them are for the freak offs.
I didn't say they wasn't.
Every room you go in, you can get it popping.
I didn't say they wasn't.
And Master Splinter is just sitting back in his office looking at all them cameras like, you know what, I'm about to go in this room. They look like they having a ball. Do you feel like a whole lot of like celebrities going to go to jail as well?
It's going to be like that
a mass takedown?
Like how the Weinstein, right? That's his name.
Yeah.
How he had a whole list that they were supposed to release that they never did because the internet shut down at the time they were supposed to be released.
Oh, you're talking about Epstein?
Epstein. Yeah.
Epstein.
So I feel like this is one of those, but a black version of it.
Oh no, they're gonna release. See, we don't get that type of empathy or sympathy.
I'm just saying, like, I feel like only way that it don't get released if it's other people on the other side. That's part of it. I
think that's why they raided it. And they want to make sure they got the evidence that they think they needed, so he won't be able to expose the the Caucasians,
you don't
the
think
whites.
It's funny that all these Nike.
No, I do not think it's funny. No, because that has happened before.
I didn't say it's funny. I said you don't think it's a coincidence.
No, I get what you're saying, but I'm saying no, I don't think it's that neither. I feel like because that has happened before. Like remember maybe a couple years ago, a bunch of CEOs stepped down, and it was a whole conspiracy theory because whatever was going on. I don't think
it's a coincidence though.
Because a lot of people are losing their jobs. Like you watching the whole music industry be restructured. They getting deals with these tech companies, so they don't need a lot of the people that's been there this whole time. So a lot of it is just the economy. Business is growing and going into a different direction. So yes, it's easier.
What Nike got to do with
because a lot of those companies is buying into music. That's what I'm saying. So I don't know. We don't know the inner workings yet. We ain't got that far yet, so we're not privy to that information. I just don't want to put out false information because we have a big platform. We reach hundreds and thousands of people right now. So just want to be respectful to the people that's listening.
I don't think it's a coincidence, but I'm also a conspiracy theorist, so
that's the problem with us. And another problem is the blacks. You blacks, one thing y'all gonna do?
Really?
I don't know. Really? I'll be questioning if God. I don't know. He put me here with y'all, and I just came here to do my job, whatever that entails. I'm finding purpose. Once I execute what my purpose is, I get to, and move on to a better place. What I'm saying to y'all blacks is one thing y'all do know how to do.
I'm saying y'all blacks, man.
I don't know my lineage. I don't know I don't know whatever it is, whatever the word is, right? I don't know my ethnicity. I don't know that. I don't get to go on.
Just know that I spoke up. Stop saying that.
Saying what?
Finish your sentence.
Saying what? The blacks?
Yes.
What's wrong?
Blacks.
What's wrong with that? It is
horrible.
I don't agree with them. So it's them. It's not me. It's not us. Right? So the blacks, y'all got to stop.
I'm rubbing my forehead right now.
One thing y'all know how to do as blacks is crucify y'all own. What I will say, let's be clear. These are, because there's a lot of people out there that say they shouldn't get bail, but they give murderers bail. Yeah. It's a judicial system. You're innocent until proven guilty. We did see what he did to Cassie, so he is guilty of some things, right? We know he can.
So that's what they're saying too. Like technically, he paid out for Cassie.
Yes.
So they're like, it's unjust for them to loop hers into this because he's already technically paid out for what he did to her.
But that's just on the civil side.
Correct. And I'm not saying that they shouldn't, but that's what.
But see the statute of limitations. So, but see how they get it. They say it's a continuous enterprise since 2000. See, these people play these amazing games. But what I'm saying to us black people, because Iris is having a fit, us black people, I guess, right, is that we gotta, at some point, we just gotta give our own a fair chance, because no other group of people crucify their people like ours. Like
we just do it on a mass scale,
and our voice is louder than everybody else's voice.
Do it.
I don't never see it.
Because your algorithm doesn't allow
so that's
you
my
to
point. So as long as I'm not seeing it, don't exist. I don't know what's going on with Katy Perry. I don't know what's going on with no country. I don't know what they can have the worst track record ever. We don't ever get that information, but when we do get some information about our own, you know what happens.
I'm just saying, because he was like, oh,
crucify.
Talk about deadbeat black men, but there's plenty of deadbeat white and
they don't speak on that. Matter of fact, they convinced that they want to go white now, and a lot of you men, you black men, you know what?
I don't even understand that.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm finna say something that may be this. Let me just sip this water right quick and let's sit back, because I'm asking myself if I really want to say this.
I want you to. I don't know what you're gonna say, but I got an inkling what you're gonna say. For
you fellas, for you black gentlemen that cross over and go white, I'm not gonna look at you, Iris. I'm gonna look at the back door. What I will say. So before I even say what I want to say, I will say this. I seen a Caucasian lady talking one day, right? She was sitting next to a black man, and she was just saying.
The pod? Was it a pod?
Nah, they was kind of sitting somewhere. And she was just saying that. Oh, this is not good. White women are raised to be wives, not disrespectfully, but because the household is the household, meaning mom and dad is there.
The nuclear family.
Black women is raised to survive, right? So how could we mesh? Like, how could we mesh as black woman and black woman, black man and black woman when we all growing up off survival? There's no love in it. It's just like, if you can't do it, I do it for myself.
Correct, because there's plenty of households that have that black love in it. That has a black. Yes, there's plenty of households. Unfortunately, I'm
not defending this, so please don't get in the comments acting as if I'm defending this. I'm just stating what it is that I heard.
No, and I'm not saying. I'm just giving just add it to the conversation. There's plenty of black families that are still together. They're still a nuclear black family.
Dysfunctional.
Why has it be dysfunctional? Because you could say those white families that quote unquote raise their kids to be wives and husbands are dysfunctional also.
It's dysfunctional as well, but they don't get to see it, right? The dad is probably cheating as well, right?
No,
I'm just saying, like it's, and if they do get to see,
storylines say they don't get to see it. People that post these clickbait say they don't get to see it.
Well, outside of that,
I feel like they really do. I feel like some of these households is just as dysfunctional as ours.
I believe that because there's more of them, so I believe that. Like, it's way more of them due to design, but it's way more white couples because they want it that way. They survive longer because they pumping this bad food into our neighborhoods.
If you look at the statistics, like they get divorced more, they use the abortion system more. That's why they're trying to stop the abortions. Yeah, gonna say that's why a lot of these laws are in place, not because of our dysfunction, but because of theirs.
They created the dysfunction for us. They gave us what it is that they giving us to. You can't have your man there, your baby, the father of your kids there if you getting his food stamps, right?
Yes.
So yes, I get it. But
actually they can be there. So that's the misconception, right?
Okay, give us some insight.
Be there.
Okay.
But your household income has to meet their qualifications, and that's where the difference is, because more than likely said black man has some type of job. Mm-hmm. Said black woman has some type of job, and I hate to say it, but a lot of times her income is probably more than his. It's just the truth.
That's crazy. So basically, black men is the bottom of the barrel.
No, I didn't say that.
Okay, just making sure.
In most cases, and it's just statistically known that black women have higher education.
Yeah, they go to school more, but they don't make more than black men.
Depend on the field.
I'm saying that's overall.
Overall, no, because a man is still gonna make.
You better know that. Just make sure we get this understood.
But let's not.
I'm just saying, let's just make this very, very clear that us as men, we stand alone. You welcome. Really? If we do decide to give you a chance, and I'm just saying, be kind to us, women. Be thankful. Be grateful.
So I don't know. I just feel like that's. So yes, is our house somewhat dysfunctional? Yes, but I also feel like the systems and the powers that be definitely had their hands in it that way. And so yes, I do feel like some of us women are raised to survive, but that's just because our mom, it's a generational thing. We saw our mom be single mom, or we saw her do this and she didn't need a man or she didn't need that. But I also feel like this newer generation is kind of changing the narrative on that.
The newer generation is very vocal. My kids, especially my oldest daughter, she's very vocal. And what I mean by that is not even in a bad way. They just express themselves. They use their words. And I like it. I like where the world is heading as far as that aspect. Now, it's dangerous out here because of what they're promoting and all this stuff that they be promoting out here. But and again, people gonna choose to do what it is that they want to do, because even when we was growing up, it was people that indulged in whatever they indulged in. So it's nothing different. It's just the fact that they pushing it on like more now.
I feel like they're pushing it more on the kids, where they just, when we were growing up, if that was your preference, that was your preference. We all knew it, but it just, to me, it just wasn't.
But you would be exed out, like exiled. How you say that word?
Exiled.
Yeah.
But not in our generation. Maybe in the men, yes, but the women, no.
Oh, that's always acceptable, though. The women is always acceptable. That's why it's such a big deal with this whole Diddy thing. Like, it's like, if you just wanted to be that, brother, just be that. Like, if you indulged in those type of things and those activities, just indulge in that, right? Did you read the story about what Kim Porter had posted about the Tupac situation?
That she posted?
Well, or not that she posted, but her best friend that she left her memoirs with posted.
Well, supposedly that was not true.
The
journal entries are not true.
Okay. They was rather interesting, though. I will say that.
Supposedly the guy, it's a white guy that created it.
Of course it is. Oh, look at me. Bozo the Clown. Wow. Which one is it?
You look for the womp, womp, womp.
That's exactly which one I was looking for right there. Because I could not believe I promoted that, and it was.
It's a white guy that actually did it, and it's what he did was he went and followed like Jaguar White Rice, whatever her name is, and all these other bloggers, and basically
put the story together. ChatGPT Diddy name, and then they came up with a story for Diddy. Wow.
Then was it I'll Be Sure? Like all of them, or is it?
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
So he made a statement that said that's not how she writes. That's not like how she talks. That's not her demeanor. Like based off of.
But he could have been in his feelings, because she did say she gave up the poobaloo, but he don't really, he love her.
Well, I mean, yeah,
that's like his son. Yeah.
But no, I don't. But even some of her friends, like I don't know, I like, so I I'm not gonna say I followed. Somebody sent me a video where another girl was talking or whatever, and he basically, it's like she shared part of an interview that he did, and he basically said like the true crime shows that he was on, like he basically went and did quote unquote research. And
the guy that put this up.
And he just kind of released a story and said, "Oh, well, they didn't do this or they didn't do that," and then people just kind of gravitated toward it, and then boom, the story hit. Like I just feel like this is a
people like me, right? People like me, bozo the clowns like me that read and was like, "This is wow."
I just feel like you don't think it's coincidence that that book quote unquote dropped right after he went. I feel like if these journals were her real entry.
Well, he was saying that he was scared too. Like, you know, Diddy is known to allegedly blow up cars, hang people off the.
If this man gonna do it, he still got the reach to do it. Rather,
no, he can't do that. Listen, right now it's hot. Right now, even if he wanted to, it's hot. He can't do that right now.
I feel like this man still has the reach.
No. See, you sounding like the judge that don't want to grant him bail right now. See, that's the problem. You making this man sound like he just Hannibal Lecter or something. Like he just out here. Maybe Diddy is a monster, man. You know, Diddy ain't paying people.
I feel like if she didn't release this while she was alive, her friends didn't release this when she passed.
And none of the friends saying they got this type of.
None of them saying that they did it. None of them saying, "Oh yeah."
She put her trust in a white man. We always do.
Nah. I really feel like he just made money grabbed, and unfortunately.
So Diddy can't sue him for defamation because it could be true.
Technically, he could, and technically, her family could sue him.
But how do they get to determine if it wasn't true?
I don't know, but for putting her name on it, and maybe they could sue for royalties. I don't know, but I'm sure there's some kind of way they can sue him for it.
They really taking Diddy down, man.
Especially if he's saying these are letters that was sent to this friend, to that friend, to that friend. Okay, well now you're lying because I never got a letter, or I never.
But haven't the friends came out and said anything?
I don't know because I follow the story.
You don't want to go down the rabbit hole. You're a conspiracy theorist. That's your thing.
I try not to, especially on somebody that's passed. Like Diddy's still alive, so it's easier to go down that rabbit hole than let that lady rest in peace.
So let's just say this, right? You already feel like Diddy's going to jail.
Yes.
Do you think Diddy is going to get time like R. Kelly?
Yes.
Like 30 plus years?
Yes.
You think it's over for Diddy?
I think so, and unfortunately, I feel like him and some more of the other.
You think moguls, Diddy is going to go to jail for?
I think so.
Look, this is what I would say.
I think him and a lot of other moguls. I feel like this, and I'm trying to say this without
put names out there,
without making me fall off the edge.
Okay.
Right?
Oh, so you're on the edge of the cliff right now. Okay.
Yes. I feel like a lot of the people that are not in the forefront that actually run the music industry was losing a hold of the music industry to people.
Oh, so this is a way for it's a pow.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a lot.
And this is I feel like this is their way of saying, keep playing with us, and this is it's the end result.
Do you feel like Diddy rubbed somebody the wrong way to get this going?
Absolutely.
So how much time
I don't think it has to do with like Revolt or Ciroc. I don't think it had nothing to do with them. I think it has people literally in the industry he rubbed the wrong way.
They say Diddy did some things to get to that position he in too.
Hey,
they arched his bike and some more. They say Diddy look back at it.
But the crazy thing is, I don't.
You see how
I'm not gonna lie, I almost want to, and I'm probably not. But I feel like if we go back and listen to the music, I'm sure he told us a whole lot of stuff.
Well, he really didn't write the music, though. That's a lot of the things, though. Like it was other people writing.
But you can't tell me that.
That's all I'm saying. But look, let me say this part, right? What about I'm having a brain freeze right quick. Did you see him talk to Fabulous about partying with Fabulous for his birthday? Mm-hmm. Him telling Fabulous like, you ain't never party with me though. Like when you gonna party with me for your birthday? Like
no, I didn't see it, but I did see. Was it Tyson that it was one of the boxers that they was like he was on one of the talk shows or whatever, and he like raised his hand and he was like,
oh yeah, that was Mike Tyson. That was crazy.
But so I'm not gonna lie. I don't even know if Diddy actually touched him or if he was like, yeah, this man have all this money, and he raised his hand to show his ring. So I don't.
That man
know.
grabbed that man's hand.
But
he placed his hand
like this, though,
right
like
nasty, like I don't want to touch you. Then he put his hand on top of his leg, meaning he put his back on Diddy's leg. Then he shifted his whole body away from Diddy, right, and through his jacket.
Unfortunately, though, I wish. So obviously, I didn't see the original interview, right? Because that's the only bad thing about social media nowadays and AI and all kind of other stuff.
Oh yeah, they can frame it to make it look how they want it to look.
So how can we really say that's really happened? That's the only thing. And the bad thing about it is a lot of celebrities are not wanting to be linked to him. That they're not going to come out and make a statement and say that didn't happen.
Okay, let me just play this for you.
Right. So.
Birthday to you. Woo! Happy birthday, you're fabulous. Happy birthday to you. Why won't you party with me for your birthday, man?
We partied for my birthday before. You came to my party.
But man, you ain't never really party, you know what I'm saying?
How you feel about how you feel about that?
That can be taken out of context, so I don't.
Or you want me to do the whole clip? I don't want to do the whole clip. The whole clip is like 3 minutes or something.
No, we don't want the whole 3 minutes. I don't know.
Another man is telling another man. He was.
Was he inebriated? Like
it was. Yeah, I guess I don't want to speak for the gentleman. I just know
he seemed like it, right?
He seemed cool, calm, and collected to me. He seemed like he knew exactly what he was saying and what he was asking. You know, I feel like it was an uncomfortable moment. I feel like Diddy was. What do you feel like he was alluding to? I don't want to keep putting you on the spot, but I felt like that was.
I can't say alluding to him being in his bed, but definitely alluding to him being in one of them parties. Absolutely. Because I do feel like he definitely alluded to him not being at one of his parties. Because like Fab said, no, you've been to one of my parties before. We have partied before. And he's like, yeah, no, but you ain't never been.
He said, I want you to party with me. Like, you ain't never partied with me. Like, why we ain't never partied together?
Yes, but then
Mr. Lee,
Yeah, I love this drink.
Where you put my
Chance with you.
bag
I like
at?
when you like this, Daddy.
Yeah, where you put my bag
Daddy,
at,
I like
Mr.
when
Lee?
you
Oh, it's
when you
right here,
scrambling
it's
and
right
scraping for shit.
No, I got
I
notes
like
and
that.
shit. You know, I'll be practicing. I got
Yeah.
is that Diddy calling him daddy?
But that's how he be talking sometimes. So I don't take nothing from that, I guess.
Mr. Lee,
Yeah, I love this drink.
Where you
Chance
put my
with you. I
bag
like
at?
when you like this, Daddy.
Yeah, where you put my bag
Daddy,
at,
I like
Mr.
when
Lee?
you
It's
when you
right here, it's
scrambling
right
When you
here.
scrambling and scraping.
Scrambling and scraping for shit.
No. Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna go with that one.
Make a
That
wish.
one.
Just blow it out. It's your birthday every
Make
day.
a wish. Just blow it out. It's your birthday every day.
I'm in.
Where I look
Did you
back
miss
on
me?
where I became.
Did you miss me though?
Did you miss me though? I'm gonna let this ride. Y'all listen, we just gonna listen to this clip together.
Man,
Man, but I'm talking about for your birthday.
Huh?
Why won't you party with me for your birthday, man?
We partied for my birthday before. You came to my party.
They handed
No,
Diddy
but
another
we
shot.
ain't never really party, you know what I'm saying?
Eyes.
He definitely sounded uncomfortable.
Eyes, brother.
Oh, man.
Eyes.
That nigga say, look me in my eyes when we take a shot.
I understand. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so check this out. It's me, Tyrese, Ray J, and F. Gary Gray. You know, I'm a type of nigga, I like variety, man. I like people that's unpredictable. You know what I'm saying? I like
Spontaneous
different
type of fun.
personalities. So I was like, I never knew they would become what they are today.
Imagine that.
But, you know what I'm saying?
Have you been grooming them?
They say he was.
That sounded like the type of
Justin
night I want to
Bieber,
have.
they say he
The type of night I want to have.
So
Diddy is different. Diddy listen, they didn't let Diddy get so much money to where he can do this.
kept on
This is a
talking.
fight. This
Look.
is a Floyd fight, right?
Yeah. And Tyrese
Nori
keep on
try
talking about, like, how you
to
gotta get back
deflect.
for church. And we just like, yo, the night ain't start. You got to get back for church. We in motherfucking Vegas, nigga. We're like, you can go to church next week. You know what I'm saying?
Get him, Diddy.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing but we in Vegas. Don't be bringing God into the city. Don't bring God into
Sin
the
City.
situation. You know
Ain't
what
no
I'm
God in
saying?
here. The only God is. Let me not say that.
Then you got Ray J. So Ray J
And then
is
he just
like
naming these people.
really like feeling like Ray J right now. You know what
He's
I'm saying?
really feeling like Ray J right now. Like, what the heck?
Hey, I'm gonna let this clip ride. Y'all just ride with me for a second. Forgive me.
Don't do that.
Yeah, that's why I said. That's why I said let it pick it up.
I want to
That's why I said let it pick it up from right there. This why I gotta pick it up from right there.
Look at this nigga. This is a nigga.
Go ahead.
No, bro.
Killing.
Bro, come tell the story. Bro, we intoxicated.
Listen.
Bro, we helping me build that beautiful, nice guy, Rastafari brand of yours, huh?
I
see you, man.
I'm walking.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to you. Woo! Happy birthday to you.
Did he sing it?
Happy birthday. It's fabulous. The only nigga that got the name that I want.
Something is wrong with this nigga. Sick.
Thank you, my brother.
Yeah.
Let's take a shot for that, bro.
That is crazy.
Hey, listen.
That is crazy.
How y'all feel about Diddy? Diddy was just having a good time. He was on Drink Champs. Y'all know how it go. He's a little intoxicated, to say the least. I'm assuming, I guess maybe that's his inner self that gets to come out. He turned into a bad boy when he off that Ciroc or whatever it is. But
can he can't even promote that no more.
Well, this was before that, I think.
But I'm saying, like,
I don't know. I don't know what he was on right there. What I do know, he was on something. He was enjoying himself, and he wanted to.
I just hate that for all those other men that he's literally naming over and over.
So what you think? Like, he making it seem like they had something to do with it, like they was a part of the freak offs.
Yeah, that's what I got from it.
You got.
When he says,
"Don't bring God into this," or "This is Sin City. This is Vegas, baby. If you want to go to church, go to church next week."
And he like, Ray J just.
He said, "I want to." What he said? "I want to be like Ray J or something. I want that Ray J vibe or something."
Like Ray J, just like being Ray J. Like I don't know. I'm not gonna lie to you. I just want to know: are they gonna actually release that video?
You think Diddy going to trial, or you think he gonna settle?
I think he's gonna go to trial. I think his attorney is gonna convince him to go to trial.
Do you think Diddy?
I think if Diddy was smart enough, he would not go to trial.
So let me ask you this: if Diddy,
there's just too many videos out there.
So look, if Diddy could take 7 to 10 years, you think he'll take 7 to 10 years and be able to and just accept whatever it is that's going on, or you think he gonna fight tooth and nail to save his name?
I think he'll take the 7 to 10 only because he
lost everything already.
He paid Cassie literally the same day.
But see, they had already been in the works for that. See, that's the problem. And I felt, this is what I feel. I feel like he poked his chest out so much, like he been doing this whole time, because that settlement had been going on. They've been trying it, but that was the last day for her to be able to.
Yeah, like I do
to
feel
file.
Like, I feel like she had already tried to ask
but they
him,
were saying that, right? And he was just like, nah. And then she finally went forth with it.
Because he had paid the people at the hotel to try to hide the video and all kind of stuff.
Well, he paid for the video. He paid $50,000 for that bad boy.
And then it still got leaked.
Because they said that she got a copy as well.
But I'm just saying, like, so obviously your money ain't that long, because if your money was really that long, she wouldn't have been able to get. And I'm not, please don't say that she should have released it. Like,
Diddy broke?
No, what I'm saying is if you really feel like your power and your money is this strong, that woman shouldn't have been able to get that video like she did.
Well, maybe
you get what I'm saying?
And maybe
the people just actually had a moral compass, regardless of them having the money, and they're just like, eh.
Well, maybe on top of that, maybe he, because you get to a point to where you just get cocky, right? You feel like you done got away with so much. Imagine how long it's been. He done got away with
decades,
right? He done got away with so much stuff to where you can have this, but this is just. And then another thing is the what's those called? What you sign?
NDA.
NDA, right? Those don't apply when a federal case is intact. Like that out the door. Yeah. Right, so maybe all this, once the federal case went to grand jury, all the gloves is off. Now let me show y'all. And then he been antagonizing the woman, because if you go live and get to telling people that you're not this type of guy, none of the allegations against you are not true, then yes, if I got this ammo with you.
And crazy enough is enough people was following him to be like,
and I'm paid, and I'm paid. Because they made it seem like she was complicit in it. You've been doing this for however many years, but that's just like telling a woman that's in an abusive relationship that you should have been left.
Should have left, yeah.
How am I going to leave? And it's one of the most powerful men on earth. especially in the United States of America, and I really don't have anything.
In my career.
Yeah, so you kind of got to look at both sides of it, which is the most fortunate part for people that do have a brain and don't lack understanding. But so that's how I feel about her not being able to move how she wanted to. But I also feel like he poked his chest out too much, and once the gloves was off, that's why the tape came off, because you just stayed getting on camera saying that none of this is true. That's why I said
it's so much video footage.
That one video footage.
Himself,
well, I'm just saying the point of him kicking her, that was crazy.
Well, that's what I'm saying. No, I'm saying like outside of the hotel camera footage, with him going live, I felt like he himself gave them enough evidence.
And we're about to close this Diddy segment, y'all. We know.
So I just feel like he
did it to himself.
Yeah,
basically.
He did it to himself. And now they're like trying to go about Jay and all the other big moguls, because now they're trying to say like Rihanna was trafficked over here. And so
but listen, if they able to pull a theory out there, they're gonna put a theory out there. Anything that's gonna stick and get us to talking about it, they just gonna put it out there.
Hey, they will. So I don't know. Life is crazy, right?
Real quick before we get up out of here, if you got a male friend that's or maybe it's the ex that you've been dealing with, and he's telling you like, hey, is something not right about that guy, would you take that into consideration?
About my friend guy?
Yeah, he's telling you about your new boyfriend. Like, I don't feel like the vibe.
So
your male friend is
saying something is wrong about my new guy.
Yeah,
I'm gonna ask, what is it?
And he's just telling you it's just something off about him. Like, I just don't trust him. And the only reason why I bring this up is because there was a gentleman that was talking to the mother of his kid or kids, and he was just saying like, man, the new guy you got just giving me bad vibes, and come to find out the gentleman wasn't right. Mm-hmm. So do y'all take that in consideration as women, or do you feel like the man would be hating in that instant?
I would like to say that I would take it into consideration, right?
Respectfully.
I would probably say younger me probably wouldn't. I would probably see it as you just, especially if it's, God rest his soul, but if it was my kid's dad, mm-hmm. I would see it as if he just mad that I'm not with him.
It's basically all the stuff he done. Yeah. So it'd kind of be hard to just determine. Yeah, I got you.
But this big ass age that I'm at now, I would hope that I would take that into consideration. But let's be honest. I feel like if other people can see the bad in that person, you probably can too. Sometimes we just choose to ignore it. And
let me ask you that, why? Like, why do us as human, and a lot of the time it's more so women than men, choose to just overlook all the red flags that they say? I don't really go by red flags, but just all the things that should deter you from a person.
The energy, right? You feel the bad energy. I cannot speak for all women, but I can say me, myself, sometimes I may ignore those flags because the green flags to me in my head outweigh this one bad thing. Or I could see the quote, I hate to say it, but the potential. I could see the potential in him or the potential in this relationship, and all these good moments we have, you just did one bad thing.
Yeah.
And that one bad thing did knock me off kilter. It just made me
say,
yeah,
like this could be something that I don't want to see this side of you no more.
I'm keep this in my head.
But how long? See, it's like y'all keep it in your head for so long, and they keep doing it. Like, well, it wasn't like the last time. It was more different than it. You know what I mean?
To me, I feel like once we got to that part, that's when the manipulation starts happening. Once something keeps happening, and then he keeps apologizing, and he keeps love bombing you, that's when the manipulation starts happening.
And a lot of that turns into entitlement, and women, men too, right? When you get into a situation with a young lady or young man, if they showing you who they are, just believe them, because if you keep giving them chances, they're not going to want to leave when you're really done. Right, because that sense of entitlement sets in, and it's like,
especially if a long time.
Yeah, you'd have forgiven me, forgave me all these other times. Yeah. Like, nah, I'm not about to let go. But y'all tell me what y'all think about a lot of this in the comments. We got in here for an hour. Iris, it's a cool hour. Hour and 9 minutes. Anything else you want to add to it? I know I've been asking you a lot of questions. Anything you want to ask me? to be fair to the people before they get in them comments saying, well, he ain't answered none of the questions anyway. Right. So is it anything you want to get off your chest? I got time today.
You got time today?
I got time
You got
today.
time. No, because I want to say that we had already talked about it. So
ain't no going out of town. I'll be there with y'all.
I said I don't know why though.
Well, for me,
yeah.
I just think I just want to be comfortable with that. You know, I'm more of a protector, so I just want to make sure that I'm able to be in close proximity to be able to get close to you. Just if anything was to go wrong, and if you wail across the country, that would hurt my heart to not be able to get to you. So for me, it'd just be one of those situations to where that I'm just not I'm not able to protect
cool
you.
With couple trips.
I mean, I don't know, man. You know, I gotta just get into this space and just fill it out, right? Because in my brain is so. Now, mind you, I'm still healing from a lot of the things that I've created within myself, right? A lot of the trauma that I've inflicted on myself, to say the least, right? Dealing with women that's been in a relationship. So I didn't pull some amazing things off, right? And of course, I can't keep allowing myself to think like he's able to do what it is that I'm able to do. But sometimes it wasn't me, maybe. You get what I'm saying? Like as you get older, when you get to saying like, oh, she stunk, right? Now I understand men can have an odor too, right? So right, so a lot of the things that you get to undoing,
he can cause that,
right? So these are the things I'm learning. So when you get into this space of feeling like, oh, you the man because she chose you, I mean, you the man because you went and you sought out this woman and then she went with it. A lot of the time, maybe she just wanted you and she just let you get that off. You get what I'm saying? So this is what I'm learning. Like now I'm starting to, I don't want to say minimize, but I'm starting to understand maybe I'm not just who I thought I was. Maybe the women was who they really were, right? Maybe they had me hooked. You get what I'm saying? So a lot of the times I'm starting to process like
they was playing a game you was playing, but they played it better.
Way better, right? Because and I say that because a lot of the times when you dealing with women, and I got abandonment issues at the time, right? So yes, we start off as friends. We have these beautiful conversations. They get to telling me about who they dealt with. I'm almost pushing them back to the gentleman, but sometimes we share those intimate moments. Yeah. Then it grows into something special.
So you trauma bond.
Yes, right, and it grows into something, and then you allow yourself to believe that you know she's feeling you the way you think she's feeling you.
Probably not.
But then she go back to the gentleman, and you cool with that because you don't want it to be no more than what it is, anyways, right? But when she's done with that gentleman, she's able to come back to you, right? So now I'm starting to ask myself, are you that nigga? Because they just get to come and go as they want to, and you just sitting here waiting, like, you know what I mean? It ain't like you calling her, begging her, tripping about it, but you still available when she wants you to be available.
Yeah.
So with that being said, you know, now it's like, would I go on a couple trips with? I don't know, because these women be putting off some amazing. I just don't want no problems.
But I feel like.
They say I sound insecure right now. I can just hear him right now.
I mean, yeah.
So he's hurt. He done been through some things. He don't know how to let it go.
Because I feel like if we're going on a couple trip, meaning they're together, we're together, they're together, I would hope that all of us will be respectful in this space.
Let me say this. When I see those...
I said I would hope.
So listen. I see those pictures, right? It'd be like... Six couples.
Of course, you know, for the gram, it's going.
No, hear me out.
Okay.
So I see these pictures, mind you, still shots. Nothing is happening. It's just maybe 12 people, 6 couples, and then my brain automatically turns into, damn, I wonder which one of them women
slept with the friend.
See, that's my brain automatically does it. Right, I don't know. See, and maybe I need to go back and talk to that lady, and I know I do, and I am going to. But what I am telling you is that's what happens in my brain. So when you ask me about couple trips, it's like, nah, just me and Bae, just we cool on that. We just going.
But even if the other men that it's part of the couple is your friend, you still would feel that way. Yeah, okay. I do the answer,
I got a baby. I'll share that story another time. I'll share that story another time. So when you say these, I come from a whole nother world, like a world inside of a world that's inside of a world.
I knew the answer, but I just wanted the people to.
I just
answer.
Because you can even say like, well, what if one of the couples, like, what if your girl, your lady brother is on a trip with his wife, right?
Yeah.
That's cool. That means he's off limit to my wife, but that don't mean I'm off
limit to his.
Right? You know what I'm saying? So it's just a lot of factors that you get to putting in there that, you know what I mean? Like that don't make it right. Or maybe me and my brother went, you know, or whatever the case. Or me and my best friend went. Are you really my best friend this weekend? I don't know. Like,
while we on this topic, right? Because we all into the insecurity thing. So
at first off, don't you shot that, you jabbed that in there. You jabbed that in there.
How would you feel?
You jabbed it.
No.
Boom. She's talking about this on the insecurity thing. No, I was ready. Yo, definitely was ready. We warming up now. We're in hour 15. I'm warmed up right now, yo.
So how would you feel if you was your wedding, right? This is your wedding. You know how the officiant always asks, does anybody object to this marriage? Mm-hmm. And somebody actually stands up.
I'm proud of him. I'm extremely proud of him because listen, I'm very spiritual, right? So I accept those moments. Am I going to be thrilled about it at the moment? No, especially if I'd have spent a bunch on his wedding. No, but if it's one of them, because I'm not going to be the one that they have something to say about. I can guarantee you that. That's what I'm trying to tell you. If I make that commitment,
but what if you were the one?
I'm not. There ain't no hypothetical. I'm telling you.
I know, but okay,
I'm gonna be right one time.
But you can be right? And
it
can be the. Stop talking about your wife. No, I'm not talking about her. But say y'all are one.
Perfect.
Right. But you have that one girl.
Get her out. What is she even doing? No. We're going to laugh at her.
But you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you. I thought they were saving me. Like, oh, I seen her last night.
No.
She's going to be left at the altar in her white dress. Definitely. She's going to be left at the altar in her white dress. You know, and if I'm balling and you don't sign the prenup, because you wasn't with me shooting in the gym. Right now, if it's Nanette or somebody like that, Nicole, then I understand it because these people have been around. But no. So no. If you got any dirt on my wife and we get married, feel free to tell me because she gonna be left right there.
Dirt on you, and
it's not gonna be none.
But
you can't do hypothetical if I'm able to tell you. I'm able to tell you that because I'm gonna be in control of myself. Like I'm not gonna be out here. I'm not even doing that now.
Yeah, I get that. However,
whoever would have thunk it. Whoever would have thunk it. I done made it this far. Like whoever would have thought. Like what? You know, I had some bumps, some bruises, but I'm a better man. I will say I'm a better man.
I'm just saying, because I brought that up because I read it in the book. Because I've been back in my reading bag. Right?
I posted that today too, Barnes and Noble. That is so funny.
I read it in the book. It's like this girl. So wait, before I get on that, how do you feel about arranged marriages? Like, would you?
Yes, I would do that. Like for my daughters, I would do that. Like, but not in the way that they did it. Right? I would love to be like, hey, I love this gentleman. I love your son. He's an amazing guy. I would love to introduce him to my daughter. I'm not gonna force her to. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm not with it, but I am with it. Like I will orchestrate some things, especially.
So you'll put her in a space to where. But they would mutually meet. They would.
Yeah, and it wouldn't be forced on her. Like it would just be like, daughter. Yeah, and if she feel like I'm overstepping, then I won't do it. So I'm with it, but I'm not with it. Like I'm not gonna force it, but I'm cool with it.
And your son, because we just talked about your daughter. So
my son, I think I want to pick for him, just for sure. I think my daughters will do okay, but my son, my son is my guy. Like, I love mama. I've seen an old picture of me in middle school. I finally see what people saying. Like my son is my twin. I sent it to him. He said, we look identical. I appreciate that I received it. He's my twin. But I don't want him to be my twin through and through. Yeah. Right? So would I pick for my son? Yes. Like if he say dad, I 100% would love to pick for him. Right now. My son is a smart young man. His motor skills, right? He's privileged, so it's like his common sense is not sensing.
Hey, but you know, as they say, you have a lot of book sense, not a lot of common sense.
My daughter said, "What are you gonna do? Like when I'm not around, brother? Like that type of sentiment is what I'm trying to tell you. Like, she knows it. Everybody knows it. He walking around with his hands balled up.
But that's a twin thing too. Like,
well, why he not saying it to her? Why she only said it to him since it's a twin thing?
Because it usually don't go the other way.
Because the girls mature before y'all know. Imagine that, right? Of course, right? Y'all just do everything better. Y'all finish college. You know, y'all nurture better. You know, just y'all make more money.
I actually don't think women nurture better. To be crazy enough,
I don't either.
I think men actually nurture better. And I feel like at the different stages, right, of a child's life, a man nurtures better.
Hey, I received that. I hope. So, listen, if y'all made it to a minute. If y'all made it to hour 20, well, hour 19, I would love y'all response to that. Because I hate I keep saying really. That's a horrible filler. But I honestly feel like you, in a sense, like you said, it's at different stages. But I give grace to mothers because y'all have the kids 100% of the time. Y'all need breaks, and of course, y'all not gonna have the best moments, right? So dad get to come in, dad get to just fill the void, and dad just gets to leave. So yes, it looks and it sounds and it feels different when we able to do it, right? Because I had that discussion, and then I didn't get into it with who. But yeah, I had the discussion, and she was just expressing herself like they open up more to you or whatever. And it's not that I gentle parent, because I was the guy who needed to go get help, right? So I had to go get help because I didn't communicate effectively with my kids, right? So now I learned to just kind of calm down, but I'm doing that from a space of them not being with me 100% of the time, right? So in the, you know, if they in the same household, I would love to hear about the dynamic. Like, who nurtures better when mom and dad is in the house? Because I feel like if that was a situation, I say this respectfully because the mother, my twins, is happily married, and my younger daughter, mama, is, you know, a beautiful soul, and you know that's just not the space we're in. Hypothetically speaking, though, if I was to get into that space, you start the process like how you are now and how they are, and what would be effective. You know, and again, it's easy for me to say, yes, I would be able to do whatever it is I need to do to provide the comfort for the household from the outside looking in. But when you in that different dynamic that you've never been in it, you know, you don't know. So I extend grace in those type of situations. Yeah,
I definitely do feel
so salute to you mothers and you single fathers.
I do feel like men nurture different. And like you said,
what aspect?
And I won't even say from the outside, because I can say like when me and the kids that live together, right? I had moments where I broke down because I just couldn't get her to stop crying, or I couldn't understand. He was more patient. He was way more patient. Where he was even like,
his tolerance level is different. Yeah.
Like why do you feel like you have to make her stop crying?
So stop this, right? So that's another thing they talk about, right? But when kids, I don't want to get into that, but then think about the dynamic. He started to work far away.
Yes.
So when he come in, it's just like a luxury to just be here. So if I got to just accept some crying, I just would accept some crying. So that just goes back to the grace, right? Yeah. It's like, you been here. She's been crying for 5 days, nigga. You only been here for 6 hours. Of course you going to say, let her cry. You get what I'm saying? So that's kind of where my mind frame go. And it goes there because of my dynamic. Right, I don't know how nobody else's is, so I extend grace every time when it comes to women, especially my black women. You know, so that's just kind of where I'm at with it. So whoever gentle parent or however gentle parent looking for you, I feel like that should be on full display, because we done got our ass beat and we still turned out.
That's what I was going, because Chelsea asked me that. Do you feel like gentle parenting messed up our parenting, like the push for gentle parenting? Has it messed up us being?
That don't mean they can't get their ass whooped. Like, see, that's the difference. Like, people feel like gentle parenting is just like, hey, come over here, Carter. Stand in the corner. You've been a no. Gentle parenting is you can still get your ass whooped, but I'm gonna talk to you about what this ass whoop, and then I'm not gonna whoop you out of anger. Right? Yeah. I'm not beating you. Like, you get on my nerve. Like, you're not getting that type of whooping. You know, you just getting some chastising, and sometimes it may just be harsh words.
But I also feel like, and I'm not to take away from our parents.
Damn,
right?
they really getting a lot of me today. I'm just speaking
I
too
feel
freely.
like us now, because we went through that, right? I just feel like we've learned to take me time.
Yeah.
Where I feel like our parents
didn't know what that meant.
Didn't know what me time
and that's
was.
why I extend grace to them, because they wasn't taught to be parents. We didn't have the best examples, right? But we have more resources to where we know better, right? So that's the difference.
Yeah, because like now we are, not me because I can't afford it, but if I could, I would. People are now getting maids to come in and clean. They're getting people to come cook.
That's a definite.
So
they
whereas
easing
now they have time to be more hands-on because now you
take some stress
to other resources.
And that's a beautiful thing within itself too, and that's needed if you can do it. And sometimes it don't even cost that much, because I had a woman coming out, right? Here I go, right? But again, I stay by myself. I always have. So it's like you have her come. It ain't really too much to clean. They charged me $100 for the first time, and then it was $50 a week.
Yeah, because my thing is you don't even have to have them come clean your entire house. Literally. She
doing the blinds.
But you get what I'm saying? Like a lot of people are like, oh, well, I feel like if I got a maid, like I feel like she has to do everything. Well, no, if laundry is your Achilles heel, have them do the laundry.
I just like
if the kitchen is your Achilles heel, have them do the kitchen. Like I feel like
because I don't like dishes. I'm cool with cooking.
I don't like dishes nor laundry. Those are both of my Achilles heels.
I like laundry. I like folding. I don't like doing women's laundry. I don't want to see no period. I'm cool on that. Like I swear to you, I would do your laundry without doing your panties, like your underwear. Just let me
then
do
how it's gonna get washed?
Peace and blessings to you, love.
But how you know she want to wash your drawers?
Because they're not gonna look like that.
Hey, first of all. Look,
respectfully though, that's just me. Like I don't like women using the restroom with the door open. I don't like none of that type of stuff.
Like during her cycle, or just period.
I don't like hearing a woman go to the restroom. I don't like that.
She gotta pee,
and I'm gonna turn the volume up. I'm not saying don't use the restroom. I'm just telling you what I'm gonna do. Like I don't like hearing that. I don't want to. Okay, let's just do it. I'll give it to you.
I'm just like okay.
Nah.
No. I want to hear.
That'll turn me off from sex too. Like I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to process
Why
that.
Why you think she's squatting and
No. I'm just no. It's just me. Like it's my immaturity level. Like I haven't got to the big stage of growing up and accepting certain things. Like I didn't see. Like when I was younger, right? Like 19, I was dealing with an older lady, and she understood that I didn't like that so much so to where she just opened the door and she'd be putting a like pad on. It's like I don't like that. Like she tried to, that just kind of turned me the other way. Like I'm not coming over here no more. I already see that. I'm not gonna be here. Like you too grown for me. Like I ain't.
But so you are not the man that will go buy pads.
Yes, I've done that. Yeah. I love that. Like that doesn't bother me.
So say, hypothetically, y'all get it right. Y'all have another baby. You're not the man that will put the pad on her underwear and stuff like that for her.
Yeah, because I'm not seeing it. I'm not the man to take it off. I'm not the man to take it off. I'm not taking off the baby diaper. Like, no, I'm not doing that. And I mean like the diaper that she's putting on your head. Red Bull gives you wings. Like I don't want to see the what's the wing ones? The one that give y'all wings?
Always.
Yeah, I don't got time for all that. I don't want to see that. Like, and then she bleed heavy, so she got the real. Oh my god. Then the smell. No. I don't want nothing to do with like that part of it. You could just separate me.
So the whole smell thing has to do with more than likely she needs to detox.
Cool.
I'm just saying, like, blood has a smell to it, but if it reeks. More than likely, she needs to detox.
Tomato. Whatever has to happen needs to happen.
Something you're causing her.
Of course, right. The man, right. It's always the man. Yeah. Bring it back to the man. Yeah. Ladies, if you decide to pursue Dennis Ray, if it ever comes a time when you get that lucky, right? Just know, please don't use the restroom with the door. Matter of fact, I'm gonna tell you this. I've dealt with so many women in my life.
Even you got it right.
What do you mean?
You said I'm gonna get it right one time. So even if it's your wife, you don't want her to.
I'm gonna give you some real knowledge, right? I done dealt with I done been fortunate, right, in my time, back in my day, right? Life is a series of moments and moment past. This moment has passed that I'm talking about, right? I've dealt with women for years and not one time ever heard them, never smelt them going to, you know what I'm saying? Like never. if they use the restroom, it'll be when I'm not there, like, or when they about to take a shower. Like, I love those type of women that's that intentional. So look,
she's super rested in her femininity, where she just
and that's a thing for her. Meaning, it's not even about me. She just don't even want to be that type of woman, right? I received that.
I feel like in the very beginning that probably will be me.
No,
but I'm not gonna lie. Once we in that thing,
the energy I put out to the universe is the energy that I deserve to get back, right? So if I just like-minded people, right? That's how my God works for me.
I'm just saying, and I'm not saying that I'm out here pooping and stuff. No, that's not what I'm saying. But
baby, can you hand me some tissue? Come on, like, we're not doing that.
What if she literally needs the tissue though?
That is like, so insane that you would use the restroom and not even look. That is so elementary of you. That is so childish of you.
Or what if she just legit thought she stocked the bathroom with toilet paper?
How do you think it? And it's
because
right.
Look, and I say this because I literally had 3 rolls of toilet paper in my bathroom. 3, including the one that was on the toilet paper holder.
So 4.
4.
Okay.
Little by little, my little heathens came and took the toilet paper out, including the one on the roll.
I get it. You can tell them to bring you see, that's different. See, that's what it's beautiful.
So why can't I have my man? How come I can't tell my man to bring said toilet paper?
You can, just not this man. Just not this one. I'm so sorry. Just not me. I'm not doing it.
You're not even gonna roll it by the door? Nothing?
I'm a like, I've never experienced a woman.
I'm not saying she needs the toilet paper to do the number 2.
Respectful. Oh yeah, you're right. You're right.
She gotta wipe herself.
You're right. So I jumped the gun. I truly apologize. You're right. I am so sorry. I'm right. You're right. Because I even use the toilet paper. I make sure that you know what I'm saying. You're right. Right. I football it to you. I got you. You're right. I will open the door.
I was like, damn.
You're right. I was wrong. I received that. I was 100% wrong. I jumped the gun. That was elementary of me. Please forgive me.
Went all the way to the left.
But don't be in the midst of the tinkle.
And asking.
Yeah, because look, let me tell you this. Like, I enjoy sitting in there while you taking a shower, a bath or whatever. I done that too many times in my life. Just sit there and just talk to a woman while she bathing. I love that.
So
I love that.
I already know the answer to this, but I'm gonna ask anyway. So it was same group I was in on the book.
Mm-hmm.
The lady said they was in the shower
together.
Yes.
Okay.
And I guess this is something she does at home, but she was at his house.
And they together.
They together.
Okay. Been together?
Far as I could tell,
okay.
Yeah. But this is maybe not because she said this is their first time actually showering together.
How was her feet? I'm sorry, that was childish. I'm just being funny. I'm being funny.
But she urinated.
Oh, I seen that. She's dead. It's a wrap. Like, it's over with. Listen, peace and blessings to you, Queen. Hey, you don't even got to worry about it. I'm gonna tell you what God loves. Exit stage left. Like, that is so disrespectful, and you don't get to project that that's something you do, and I'm supposed to be okay with that. Like, let me make this very, very clear, and I don't mean to be all passionate about it. I know my tone got a little loud, and I'm wrong for that. Please forgive me. That is not fair to you. But let me tell you what God loves. Respect.
And so she got mad because he was like, something's
get
warm,
out,
right? So he
get
looked up
out.
Warm and he looked down, and of course,
you see that yellow ass stream of urine, a pineapple urine.
So of course, he, just like you, he told her she had to leave. She ain't heard from him since. So
listen, now the how you do things is important as well.
Like we were in the shower, like she didn't see the. Now look. I'm not saying that she was right because I would not do that.
That's like a person saying we're in the pool and they got chlorine in it, so I can just like. That's what I'm saying. Like you giving elementary type of vibes off to me, man. And come on, no.
Like if that was y'all's first time,
that's even crazy.
Together, like
you went too far. You too comfortable. Like come on, now. Hell no. That's giving.
So
send her back to where she came from. and allow whoever can deal with that deal with it.
The problem was, like, we're in the shower. Like,
I seen that too. I'm glad you brought it up. Ladies, if you pissing in the shower, you deserve to be left in the shower and left exactly where you are. And go home to whomever it is that enjoy that type of rhetoric that you be doing. It's not happening here.
That could be somebody's
love language. Talking about this
ish.
is
I'm just saying.
Oh, this her fetish. She like to get it off.
That could be they.
No. You don't even warn me like, baby, is it okay if I... Don't even ask me that. Like, and then showering together is not a moment, because it's not always an intimate moment.
It's not always an
like
intimate
just get you, do you, right? And of course, don't go in there at the same time. Like, give whoever got in there first, give them time to get theirs off.
You want them to be in the shower? You would.
I'm not gonna have that type of shower. Like, I'm gonna have double heads. Like,
that don't matter. Just because you have double heads, don't mean she's not gonna want to be in your space.
But that's cool, right? But what I'm saying to you is, don't be in my space. See, it's different then. Like, if we got one shower, like we're at the hotel and we got one shower head, let me get mine off first. You know what I mean? Like, let me just start first or you start first. Like, I'm not going to be in there the whole time and we both getting... No, I'm not doing... That's a long time. I'm a big boy and it take... I like to smell good, so it take about an hour. You get what I'm saying? We're not doing that. No.
So would you let her bathe you?
My back? Yeah.
No.
I bathed a woman before, but not her privates. Like, that's fly. I got this from a young man. Like, the way this came about, how do I tell a story to be fair to the people? So I get a call from a woman that I love dearly, right? Mm-hmm. She's telling me about her daughter, she's hysterical. She found out her daughter lost her virginity, right? This is 10 plus years ago, right? And she was just saying, and she's the type of mother that she was just asking details, right? Mm-hmm. So then she got to saying, Dennis, I remember exactly where I was at. I was at the Kirby swimming pool. This is so funny. And she said, Dennis, you would not believe what happened. I'm like, what happened? She crying, mind you. He bathed my baby. In my brain, I'm like, he in high school, dude? I'm grown at this age. I'm about like 20, whatever, however old, right? Young 20s.
He was all in it.
Right, so I'm like...
He was all in it.
So I'm like,
he was a real gentleman.
I said, he did what? She's like, he bathed my baby from head to toe.
So, like, she told her mom that?
She asked details, I guess. I don't know. But what I will tell you, when I got that information, my brain started to... I'm like, I ain't even doing that. I'm like, they doing that in high school? So I just added it to my repertoire. So, hey, listen, shout out to you, gentlemen, whoever you was, young man. I appreciate it. But I stole that one. And yeah, I like the concept, like, my tub is like, you want the big tub to where you're able to, yeah, but it's like I'm a big boy, so me and a young lady can fit in. That's what I'm saying, like that type of tub. I've experienced this type of stuff, right? But that was a fantasy of mine, to take a bath with a young lady. Like, I got my shit off right there. Like, so salute to you, young man, wherever you are. I pray that you
still didn't answer the question.
What's the question?
Would you allow her to bathe you?
Nah. My back?
No.
Not the royal penis is clean, your highness. No, I don't know. No, I know. I don't think I would like that. Like, I'd be like, I'd be feeling like a baby or something. I don't know.
Why though?
I just don't think I'm gonna like that. Like, maybe I need to experience it. But maybe when I get fine again, you get your body together. You kind of. I'm the guy that make you like this. Like, I'm gonna sleep a certain way.
I feel like if she's with you now, right? She like what she.
Of course, they all do. But that's my insecurity has nothing to do with what she likes.
Be like, hey, babe, let me take care of you tonight.
Run my bath water. Talk to me while I'm in there.
No, that includes her running the bubble bath. She's gonna sit on the side of the tub.
Wash my arms. You want to wash my arms? Wash my arms. You want to wash my shoulders? Wash behind my ears. Make sure y'all wash behind your ears too with y'all nasty asses.
Please do.
But anyways, I told that story about when I didn't do that. My mom embarrassed me.
You didn't wash behind your ears?
When I was like a kid, I didn't even get in the tub. I would just sit right there on the toilet, let the water go, and then like when I hear about kids that do that, I just get the water.
Matter of fact, tell them it's on your arm.
What?
It was clean.
She remixed it. She said, "Come on, you took a bath." I'm like, "Yes, ma'am." I done put the mind you, I ain't use no rag. It's just straight soap, right? About 6, 7 years old, just straight soap. You know, you got that Irish Spring or that Dow. We wasn't doing Dove back then. So arms is. I'm like, oh yeah, they ashy. They smell good. You do the smell test. You kind of wait for a little bit, then you smell it again. Okay, you good, right? Then I learned to do it a few times, so I know it'll stick. Right, so my mom had like 2 or 3 steps that go down to her room. She had the whole back house, the whole back part of the house. And my mom is like everybody mom. So all the beautiful women from the neighborhood, that's young ladies, would be around her. I go back there, I'm like, "Mom, finished?" "So you took a bath?" I'm like, "Yes, ma'am." I told her this story, and she's like, she remembered part of it. She remembered part of it, but she was like, "You would wash your arms." I said, "Yeah," and I said, "When I came to you that last time, you said let me smell behind your ears," and I was just so lost because I didn't even know that was a thing. Like like I supposed to wash by my ears, you know? So she was like, "If you don't get your nasty," in front of everybody. So from that moment on, I knew to wash behind my ears. Right. I had that moment with my son too, man. I love that man to death. Hey, you know you need to wash behind your ears. He gave me that look. That same look, that look looked familiar, like he wasn't doing it, but I'm not gonna put it out there like he didn't. But he kind of gave me the look, and you know that look. It looked too familiar. Like, you for real? Like, yeah, boy. And then they tell me he stay in the shower for about an hour. He talking about he like to listen to a certain amount of song. I said, "Nah, I know what you in there doing, young man."
Oh no.
You in there welling on yourself, you little nasty thing, right? But no. Don't bathe me, ma'am.
I don't know. I feel like you should experience that at least once.
Like her bathing me from head to toe.
Yeah, maybe not your backside. I can see.
Okay.
But everything else, yeah.
Well, you kind of like I can handle the front side because that's almost like her going to get the rag and her wiping you off.
Yeah.
Like I even feel.
But no, your entire.
I know what you're saying. I'm giving stomach though too. Like it's kind of. I'm cool. I just do it myself. I'll do it myself. I'm cool. As a matter of fact, I don't even want to shower with you. You can just shower by yourself. I shower by myself. I'm cool with that too. Like, cause then you like how you was looking at my hair.
If you got it right, all that would be out the window.
What do you mean you got it right?
Because you keep saying I'm gonna get it right one time, right? So if you got it right.
Oh, you talking about with the young lady? Okay, yeah.
You got it right.
You said I'm gonna be in love like that, and love conquers all.
I ain't gonna say all, but those moments.
Ma'am, take your shower, and I take mine. And when I get in there, make sure you done. Period.
Really?
Why do we gotta have that moment? Like we can have every other moment in the world. Like why does that have to be a moment too? Because
maybe that's something she wants. So you wouldn't want her to have something she wants.
I'm not gonna marry the girl that wants that deal. That's a deal breaker. It's 100% a deal breaker. So how about that? Yeah.
You was sorry as hell for that deal breaker.
That's a deal breaker. So
you make sure you lead with that.
Don't overextend my boundaries. You'll find yourself on the other side, meaning away from me.
That's crazy.
I feel like that's fair. You won't even let your man go out of town with his best friend. Like that's.
I said I would hope. I would let him do
me neither. You sit your ass at home.
I would hope. I guess. That's your preference. So you wouldn't be the little spoon either.
What is that?
The little spoon. So,
I don't even know what like the little dipper and the big dipper. Like what are you talking about?
You know when you spoon, right? So usually the person.
Oh, you talking about her sitting behind me, like her being behind me? I don't find comfort in that, but I can tolerate it for her. Like that wouldn't be a deal breaker for me. Now, if she thinks she just okay, you want to go there? All that because it gets hot, right? So it's like. What you want to wrap your leg around me? Oh, you so comfortable, and then the women be half size. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I'm a footer. Like I'm 6 foot plus, right? So it's like my torso, you spoke like, and they gonna be listening like, what's wrong with him? He must really like. I don't like that. Like the things that y'all do to us. Like if we set our boundaries, it's almost y'all find a way to just. Turn it into, oh, he must be like no, like it ain't like she got something poking you. Like
I don't know.
Let me just do it.
Explain it.
I know what you're saying. Like she said, I can't really explain it. I'm so into you now. I want to be more than a friend of you now. Shout out to Fabulous.
But I don't know. It's just something that some of us women want to do.
So do you want to hold your man like that?
All the time, no.
Just those moments, like it's cold outside. The
No, 'cause
weather
if it's
outside
cold
is
outside,
delightful.
If it's cold, I want to be the little spoon. But if
So
we're
that's the
just-
thing, like little spoon. So what's the big spoon?
The big
Is
spoon is the person
that
that's
is
usually
crazy.
behind.
That is, y'all come up with these things. I don't know how to keep up no more. So I want to be little spoon.
Yeah.
Imagine that. Do you enjoy little spooning? Like, what? How do I get to that point? Like, is that something you talk about dating? Like, hey, are you a spooner? Do you like to be the little spoon, or like, nah, I prefer to be the big spoon? But is it any time to where you would be the like? Is it an exception to where like, come on, man, that's
I don't
not.
think it's an actual conversation.
But it has to be, because that changes the whole dynamic of things, right? You find yourself spooning, and then you kind of getting tired of spooning. It's high, you sweating, and you turn over.
So now
And then
we
she
gonna
turned over,
separate you.
and it's kind of like, what just happened? Like, why are we doing this part of it? You know, and then it gets uncomfortable. Then it turns into something. Then she feels like it's not a big deal. Like, why are you acting like that? Only reason I see you acting like that, you must be like all that type of like. I don't got time for that. Everything that I like, I'm gonna put it out there. Everything that I don't like, I'm gonna put it out there.
So even if y'all kind of the same scenario, but you're actually standing, like maybe you're cooking and she just comes behind you and hugs you from behind.
That's cool, because her like, you got to think, her stomach is gonna be more so right there. Like, it's totally different. Like, if I'm dating Lisa Leslie, she gonna come and put her like, that's crazy. Like, she's standing over me with her arms. Like, come on, that's crazy. That's why I like short women. You just kind of go with what's suitable for your needs. So yeah, I'm cool with that. If you
she can't big spoon you.
that is, she could little spoon me while I'm doing dishes and cooking. Just spare me the little spoon while I'm sleeping. Then imagine that good sleep where you just kind of just feeling good and she done dozed off, right? I had a young lady when I was younger that didn't like you to sleep with your back to her.
No, I don't like that either.
And she
I
would.
feel like it's a disconnect.
That is so disrespectful, and I'm dead
I
sleep.
feel like it's a disconnect when you sleep to your back.
Yeah. Ask me, have I dealt with her ever again? I'm dead sleep. I'm talking
And
sleeping
she wants
good.
you to turn around.
No, ain't no want to. She tapped me. Hey, I'm like, what's up? Like, I'm scared now because this is one of them people. Well, I don't even probably should be here, but I've been dealing with her for a long time, but I ain't dealt with her in a long time, right? I don't know what she got going on. So when you get that tap, you like,
You think you got to go?
no, I'm thinking it's a tap. Like, I'm thinking it's a nigga tapping me. Like, hey, fam, what you doing here? I'm sleep. And she talking about, I don't like when people sleep with that. Okay. And guess
got
what?
up and left?
What he do? Got up out of there. That I take that from a sign from the Almighty Lord. Like, I'm not supposed to be here. So don't tap me, thinking that I'm supposed to. You know what?
But I made big spoon you. Just
I'm not going. So look. So if you go little spoon me, kind of one arm me, but
Okay,
like,
I could see.
but what I'm saying is like half it. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't
Don't
get
put
all
your
up on
whole
me.
body. Okay.
Yeah, like don't try to, like I'm
Strong
doing
arm
you.
you.
Yeah, don't hold me tight like you want me in it. Just like just kind of throw your arm around me and put your head in your pillow and just kind of sideways do it. Don't spoon me all the way. Maybe, I don't know. And however y'all feel about this, if y'all made it this far, I don't care. And maybe when I get into that beautiful relationship, nah.
I don't know. I do feel like your mind may change, because I do feel like some of those are intimate moments that you may not even notice are happening until it actually happens.
Thomas, I enjoyed it. I never thought I would like it, but I love being spooned.
You may not enjoy it, but
Sacrifices will
I
be
feel
made.
like, yeah.
I would sacrifice. Like, I would sweat, holding her. But I don't want to sweat at her holding me. Like, that'd be crazy. Like, for me to be sweating and her just, I like to sleep how I like to sleep, right? I'm a big boy. I like to sleep naked, right? So I'm going to force you to like what it is that you may not like, right? Because I'm cool with it or not. But anyways, you sleeping in I like the women that wear those things. Like,
muumuus?
I love the muumuus.
I'm not sleeping in a muumuu. But
I mean, I'm cool with her
have
sleeping
several.
nigga, but I love the muumuu. I'm not I'm a granny panty guy when I understand the concept of it. They comfortable to y'all. But spare me at the crib. Like, you don't got to walk around with them covering your whole, you know what I mean? Like, dude, just wear the muumuu. Like, you don't even need to have nothing underneath it.
Any muumuu or have to be?
See, I got an idea.
Because I feel like there's several different, and unfortunately, there's a misconception going around on the book that the Walmart nightgowns is muumuus. Those are not muumuus. Those are nightgowns.
No. See, the muumuu is more like it's wide.
Yeah.
I like the muumuus though, like that. So let me say this: I like the muumuu when I'm already comfortable with it.
Okay.
You know, so if it's one of the moments to where I'm coming over and you know we just kind of about the vibe and it's late, you want to sip some wine or whatever the case may be. I'm not a lingerie guy, but hit me with something else. Like, hit me, baby, one more. Like, hit me with something. Like, don't muumuu me the first night.
Okay.
Yeah, don't muumuu me the first night. Like, if I'm just pulling up, give me something to look at. You know, even if it's some biker, whatever is comfortable for you. Look.
But I feel like even though a muumuu is kind of big, it can still give off the sex appeal if you have the right muumuu. So
you are correct, especially if she got a shape. I'm sorry, y'all. I had to go. Dude, right? Damn, we damn near 2 hours. I thought we were gonna quit it. No, I done warmed up.
So I don't. So I mean, I get you. I would not muumuu the first night, but
she got that thing back there. If she got that thing back there, you wear that muumuu, that mother get the, whoo, that one get the wave it like, ooh. It's like, come get me. The muumuu is just saying, hey, I see you in the room. Whatever you doing, get done with it. Come here. That's what the muumuu says to me. It don't even got to be no fly one. But like I said, I had an idea in my brain.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like I
want to create something.
Muumuus have pockets now.
Yeah. But I want to create one that's. I'm gonna keep that to myself. But
it's like curved, like.
I ain't gonna let these people sit my idea. But yeah, it's giving muumuu line coming soon. I'm gonna get one of you amazing designers from San Antonio to design me one.
So the muumuu is like the.
Come get me.
Gray
sweats. I don't know what that means. Like I don't know. See, I don't know what you tried to do. See, that is crazy what you just tried to do.
I'm not saying for you, not for men. Mm-hmm. So like women.
You
like
answer it. You answer that. Is the gray sweats like the muumuu? I don't get to answer that.
I'm asking you because you're like that. The muumuu can give the sex appeal, and so to us, some of us women, we like to see the men in the gray sweatpants, preferably without the garments under it.
So it's giving lights, camera, action.
Yeah.
Oh, you want a sister? You want a print?
Yes.
Oh, y'all nasty. So that's what this gray sweat thing is about? Mm-hmm. What if you don't see a print? So he shouldn't wear gray sweats if he ain't printing?
Not necessarily. I wouldn't say that because it could be various reasons why there's not a print.
Mm-hmm. So you extending grace. You giving that's what happens right there. That's right there what happened. You start to trick your brain.
No,
if it ain't no print, it ain't no print.
No, some people are not showers, they're growers. So I mean,
what does that mean? Like, what does that mean? What is the whoa? Some people are not showers, they're growers. Do I want to know what that means? Like, what does that mean?
Just what it says. Like some men are well endowed, so it's gonna show regardless. Whether it's hard, soft, whatever. And then some men may not be as endowed, but they obviously still have a penis.
So it's not I got you. So it's not a scenario to where he's a shower. I mean, he's not a shower, but he's a grower, and he grow past the person that may be able to show.
Possibly, yes. So like
he's like a sleeper. So he's like a sleeper.
It's there. Yeah.
Okay. So don't wear the gray sweats if you're a sleeper, though. Keep those to yourself.
You can still wear them because some
hit it a little bit before, like kind of.
Some women can still see the print that others can't, because some women are just
print watchers.
Yes, and they just want
So y'all women out here really print watching.
Yes, I'm not even gonna guess.
Might name the pod print watcher. Might name the pod.
I mean, men ass watch, breast watch. All of that. So
you know the funny thing about that? I'm a ass man when she has ass, and I'm a breast man when she has breast. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm really not. It doesn't matter to me. Like, if she's pretty and she got breasts, I like breasts. If she's pretty and she got ass, she like.
Because I feel like you can't. Some people say you can have both. I don't feel like you can have both.
Oh, definitely you can have both.
I'm not in.
Yes, you can have both.
And I'm not talking about made.
No. I'm talking about naturally. Definitely giving both. Definitely giving lights, camera, action. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson, if you ain't got both, but it's most definitely. I ain't. Listen, I'm not. This is not direct. You're not Miss Jackson. You know.
I'm not talking about you. I'm just like Iris knows that I don't, but I feel like I don't know. But yeah, gray sweatpants I feel like will be like equivalent to.
I wonder why I never had no gray. That makes sense. I guess I'm not supposed to have them.
Muumuu or a sundress.
Whoa, now see, the sundress is a whole nother conversation. I don't know if you got time for that, but a sundress. Salute to the women that enjoy wearing sundresses, that should be wearing sundresses. Salute to you women out there that just put them on as well. You know, sundress season is all year for me.
I was gonna say it's all.
Yeah, especially in San Antonio, we don't really get a winter like that. So that sundress get the sundressing, and I don't know what it is about the wave. Like when y'all walk, I don't know what the fabric is underneath, or like how it just corresponds to the body and why it does what it does. But what I will say, a sundress is almost the greatest creation for women, even if you don't have anything. And it's those little pants. I don't know what they call, so I'm not even gonna get into that, but.
Are they like sundress material?
Yeah, and they like
high waisted, but they're loose.
They wave like when you be moving, you be prancing. That must be like
they're like wide leg pants, but they are kind of fitted.
And they
like
just
like a yoga pant, but they're not. I know what you're talking
about. So the yoga. This sounds so disgusting to even be doing this. So like the yoga pants is different from the regular.
Like the tights.
It's totally different.
Yeah,
like
totally
the yoga pants is more secure. Right, so if you got a lot, you know, if you printing in the front,
so like the tights are actually more secure than the yoga pants.
Well, I'm talking about as far as showing.
Oh, the print.
Yeah, right. So the yoga pants is giving go do yoga and go home. Like, but the tights is giving come here, like, daddy, I miss you, I love you.
But I feel like on certain women, right, and I say that because some women buy tights that are too tight,
and they pull them all the way up to this,
and then they're so tight that they try to pull them up to give the print, but then they start sagging in the middle because they're
that's bad.
You get what I'm saying?
Oh, that's
because
bad.
The material is too tight.
Oh yeah, that's bad. I ain't.
Or you have those that buy them too big, and it gives the same effect.
Yeah, I seen that.
You get what I'm saying? So
it's like an air pocket right there. Yeah,
yes.
It's give and take those off.
Yes.
Yeah, that's not what it is. So gray pants is a thing for women, for men. Right, and then the muumuus and the tights and the sundresses and
see, we only have gray sweatpants. That's what I'm saying. Like y'all have multiple things that.
I think y'all choose to focus on gray pants.
No, because I feel like basketball shorts could kind of give that. Especially
when they do that jump shot, you get the jump.
But the only reason I say kinda because not all men, but some men wear when they wear basketball shorts.
Them niggas nasty. Them niggas don't be having no drawers on. They be using them shorts as drawers. So niggas nasty. I used to play that game back in the day too. Niggas is so we just be niggering. We just be doing stuff man. I'm glad I've grown. I've grown.
So then it doesn't give. But yeah, women, that's why if you have on gray sweatpants with the one that you get it right, and she be like, what you on in them? That's why.
So is that really a thing? Like women really feel away about gray? Yes. That's what's up.
Yes.
Maybe I just ain't got enough. Ain't nobody be tripping me about no gray sweatpants. Come on, no, you can wear them. Go ahead, enjoy them. Actually, I love when you wear those. Right? Go wear them. Go outside. Not worrying about nobody liking you at this point. Your gray sweatpants don't fit the same. They don't look the same. It's giving fupa, like it's giving. Are you a man? Like, are you sure? You know, so forgive me.
Shut up.
I'm not a gray sweat wearer. Like, I'm sorry. I ain't fortunate. You know.
I mean, it doesn't have to be gray sweatpants. It could be any sweatpants, right? But the gray ones actually accentuate
because it's a lighter color.
Yes.
I'm gonna stay away from gray. I'm gonna go black. I'm gonna give myself a fair chance.
Yeah, the gray just I don't know.
So black is like I can get away with the black because they not gonna know.
No, you probably have to look a little harder with black.
I put a sock right there on their ass for real. They playing with me.
We can actually know. We know. Women know. They choose to ignore, but they know.
Damn, so it ain't no fooling y'all. So if you ain't got it, you just ain't got it.
You just ain't got it.
I'll stay inside. I just keep doing podcasts. I ain't tripping. It is what it is. Feel what you feel. Do size matter to women?
What, the package?
Yeah, like the thing.
I'll be honest. Every woman is different. Some women want.
To you, do it matters to you?
No, I would say no because.
Oh, we talked about that. I think you have said that.
No,
because I told you like paper cuts hurt too. Yeah.
Yeah, no, don't matter to me at all.
Well, to you women out there, y'all let me know if y'all done made it this far. We an hour 2, right? Do size matter to y'all?
And be honest, because a lot of women gonna say yes it does, and then they may give it the man.
But what is size actually? Like what is
what? Because that's what I said. Some men they're not showers, they're growers. Because then, to me, I feel like a man's penis looks way different soft than it does erect. Mm-hmm. So I could be like, oh, my man's penis is huge, and I could be talking about his erect penis.
Mm-hmm. Not definitely ain't talking about
the soft one.
Talking about, no, don't look down. No, don't look right now. Wait till. Hold on, give me a second. Come here, babe. Come on, because y'all think it's a game. Let me show y'all what I be seeing, what I be feeling. He got a baby arm. It may look like a pinky right now, but when it grows, it grows.
So I'm just saying, and I don't know. That's all. I don't know when. This kind of going off topic, but not. So women be like, well, I didn't know that my man faked his orgasm. And I'm like, well, how did you not know? Because I feel like you should be able to feel said man's penis either swell or what have you in that moment.
See, I done got it off. Not because sometimes you be so wet. Like, you don't really. I'm telling you. I done got it off. And I like when I got it off. I didn't get it off because it wasn't good. I got it off because I felt like I did an amazing job and she was done. And you kind of feel like releasing is.
So men really fake. So that's.
Yes, I done faked.
Faking, or
I done I done done that. Like on Waiting to Exhale, the girl from a girl. Like I done it. I didn't, and that moment.
But why?
Because it wasn't a pleasurable moment. Like when some women.
So why not just say this is not?
I'm not mean.
You can say that without being mean, though.
Maybe you feel that way. That's what I'm saying. Like we don't feel like I didn't feel that way. I wasn't mature enough to be able to articulate it the best way at that time. Like I felt like, because sometimes when a woman is overreacting, like I don't like all that yelling and all that. Like, please, this is not a movie. Like, do not do that with me. Like, just kind of.
A lot of them was because they didn't watch porn. Or
Yeah. And think that's gonna. I like more of an intimate. Like, make the noise when it's suitable. Like when it's needed. Yeah. Don't sit there telling me. Don't do me like that. Like, give me something. You know what I mean? Like, But just to be all that extra stuff, it's kind of like it's given. And then when you're not even all the way. And again, I'm not.
Then it's like, what are you screaming for?
Right, I'm not the great sweat guy, so I'm not coming off as if I'm just the one that she should be running from, right? But what I'm saying to you is when you in there and you having a good time and you think you're having a good time and she's overreacting, it makes me kind of go, and that sound y'all heard is me going down. Like he's not excited no more because it's just like, what's happening? There's no way that you just feel like you just getting brutalized to a point to where your insides is just. Or maybe it is, maybe I just don't know the power of, but either or. I have faked it for 2 reasons. One time I, didn't like it, and the other time I did my best ish. And I just felt like, the man when I walked through, R.I.P. to Rich Homie Quan. That's crazy, these pills, right, that these gentlemen keep taking and dying from.
Very crazy.
Oh, that's so unfortunate. But yeah, I don't want to down us right now. But.
Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I just can't see myself faking it. So that's why I'm like, I don't see how grown adults fake it.
Oh, I wonder if a woman faked it with me. That's a good one. I'm sure they have.
Like, cause me, I feel like
I'll be sweating too.
Instead of faking my I'm just going to make sure you get yours.
Oh, that hurt. When she just tell you, oh, come on. Oh, that hurt. That's when you know. Don't be thinking you doing your best. And she say,
I'm not even gonna tell you that I'm making sure you get chores. Like
she said, I'm gonna tell you the most elegant, the most respectful, the most loving, the most nurturing way. I'm gonna make you feel like you the greatest man ever. No, hell no. We know because you. Boy, it's a lot. See, that's what I'm saying. Have sex with a person that you connected with. Like, don't just be out here having sex. And I learned that too. Like, I done lost a lot. People have lost some respect for me due to me over talking and under delivering. Right? And I've had that moment a time or two or three or 4 or 5 or 6. You know, I've had that moment to where a woman told somebody else, like, y'all bragged on him. I had that moment to where a woman told me, like, you out here giving weak and I'm bragging on you. Like, I'm like, give me the initials. She told me the initials. I said, oh, yeah, I did. I blew that one. And I was at her for a minute. I blew that one, you know. Shout out to Sam Houston, Junior Hurricanes. Them was good days back then. Whew. Shout out to all the mothers that was, you know.
Crazy.
No, that was a beautiful moment.
But I don't know.
There's some times there.
I mean, I guess there may be moments if you have to for safety reasons. But I feel like if it ain't a safety reason, like instead of me faking it, maybe I may try to position my body a different way. Or
that's what I don't like about women, because they can do that. They can do that. I don't mean to cut you off. See, that's another thing. Y'all want to talk about us men, right? But y'all don't talk about y'all not knowing y'all body enough to where you can position your body to where he can hit your spot every time and you can get yours. See, that's different. Now, if he just insert himself and then he just kind of release so quick, I get it, right? Because I'm a quick pumper sometimes too. I get mines off. I've been selfish.
But that, to me, that's a different scenario.
Yeah. And let me say this.
But I feel like if that happens, I'll give another try, because.
And some women don't. Clearly, the woman I'm telling you about, she did not give me another chance. I pleaded with her, like, ma'am, let me just make up for it, please. Because
I feel like we have those moments, but because y'all can keep going while we're in those moments, it's a pleasure thing for y'all.
Yeah, I had some good moments. I don't know if she was having a bad moment, but the moment felt great to me.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So I feel like us, because we are blessed to be able to continue in those moments.
Oh, don't talk about those moments.
But I feel like a man, like some men, once you there, you're there, and you just kind of have to wait till you get there again.
Usher said, "We're going nowhere fast. We've reached our climax, ma'am. I know that you're trying to, get your big one. You want to just kind of be drained." Tonight is not tonight. Let's just kind of let it be what it is. Do you feel like you need to have sex on a vacation?
On a vacation?
On a vacation.
Oh, I haven't had a vacation in a while, but probably, yeah.
Do you feel like if a man take you out of town, he's entitled to sex?
No.
Okay. I don't think so either.
No. However, if we have already discussed it.
So
yes,
planned sex?
Yes.
I don't like planned sex.
Well, no, I'm saying if we...
You gave him okay.
Yes,
okay.
like, hey,
you done sent some pictures.
Down,
you done showed them. Yeah. So when you send pictures, that mean it's automatically go?
No.
I believe that too. I accept that.
No, because I could just been spontaneous in that moment. Like...
I like that. I listen.
Maybe I done had something and I felt
Ben had this picture. You been want to show somebody. You know what I'm saying? She's like, I'm serving areola today. I know you out. Sorry, I almost said something. I almost said it, but yeah, I get it. I salute.
So
almost said it.
So man, just like y'all like those pictures, we like solicited pictures.
Oh, shit, don't just be sending me no. That don't mean everybody that know who I am to be going in my inbox and just sending me.
We like the solicited pictures.
You like the video, or you just kind of like a still shot?
No, I want the whole thing.
Even when he released?
Yes.
Oh, you a freaky one.
Like, why
you
would
want the noise with it? You want him to?
No, put sound on.
So you want to hear him say?
Yes.
You want him to say my name too while you release it?
And no, I mean if he do, hey, great. But
so what are you gonna do to that? Like if he gives you that? We're in hour 2, so the kids shouldn't even made it this far, right? The grown-ups time. Grown-up time.
Hopefully I'm at home or in a space that I can please myself.
What if you're at work? You gonna wait to watch it? You gonna tell him like, babe, listen, I just got it. I'm at work. Please let me just.
Well, hopefully he know I'm at work.
Sometimes time difference due to circumstance, it'd be different.
Hopefully he knows that I'm at work,
Mm-hmm.
but I also work from home.
Mm-hmm. So you're gonna be on the call, looking at him. Talking about, you okay over there? Yes.
No,
Talking about, ooh, girl, I got to go. Oh, look at that.
I would not. However, there's always breaks, right? So, yeah. So, I mean, if that video gets me there, hopefully it is in a moment that I'm able to please myself.
What if he's short? Like, you cool? Like, it wouldn't matter?
Don't matter.
Oh, you're graceful. You gonna make a gentleman like real happy, and I appreciate that. Like, you're the epitome. You're top of the women out here. Like, you look past a lot of flaws. You accept certain things that other people seem to not accept, because the way the world talks about certain things, it has to look a certain way. It needs to be a certain size.
6 foot. He gotta have this big horse.
He gotta have a wallet.
He gotta. But I feel like that's because that's what social media says you should have, right?
People don't be living in their truth. They just be on this social media talking. Half of it be bots, right? Just misleading people.
Because I don't know. I feel like I'm not going to ask nothing of you that I can't give. Not saying I'm.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
That I can't give my.
Talking about, I want a Lambo truck. I ain't never even seen a Lambo truck. Why am I asking for a Lambo truck? Like, what? You don't want no. You don't want the money? Like, you just want the truck? You don't want a nigga to teach you how to grow the money? Like,
exactly. So, like, I'm not going to ask you to have sound on if I can't give you sound on. Like,
she definitely went back to that video. She definitely want that video. She want to see that thing thinking. That's basically what she's saying. And for you ladies out there, I don't mind looking either. I love pictures. And I'm sorry, but let me make this very clear. Do not ever send me a picture with your face not in it. Send it to them. The face gotta be in it.
No face, no case.
No.
Why women do that?
Listen.
Even if and I'm not saying
it's a trust thing. I feel like.
Yes.
Yeah. If you don't trust me, don't send it. And I'm respecting that. Like, if you feel like you gotta crop, that is so insane.
Well, a lot of women now put like the emoji on the front of their face.
I don't care how your hair look. Don't listen, ma'am. If you cannot send your face, right? If you can't look back at it,
she sent something. Her hair is just crazy.
They not gonna do that. Like, you can just put it in a ponytail. I'm a ponytail guy.
But I'm just saying. You said I don't care how your hair looks. So there may be she may be in that moment where she literally feels sexy, but her hair just may not be.
Don't send it.
Okay.
Yeah, keep it. Wait, or give me a different angle. Serve different angles. You turn around, let me see it from the back. You know what I'm saying? But your whole silhouette being there, like, just learn your angles. There's a lot of ways you can take your pictures, especially if you're flexible, or the size, right? And again, I'm respectful to size. Like, if you feel like your stomach is not. Hey, I get it. Just kind of go from top to there. Right, but don't just give me neck to, like, don't crop the picture to where your stomach is out, and like, come on, man, don't do me. Or don't lay down and send me no. I do not. I like to see the hangage. Like, I like the natural look. Don't hold it up. Don't do nothing. Don't put your arm underneath it. Don't just serve it to me raw. Like, just give it to me how the good Lord gave it to you.
Technically her laying down, that's.
Nah, because it's gonna make it seem like it's giving. No, it's just giving.
Flat.
Well, it's just sitting perfect, right? They not gonna go to the side because she gonna put that one arm right there to hold it together. I done seen too much. Like, I know what I like at this point. Like, I know what I enjoy. Don't give me nothing else outside of that. And I try my best not to, give you anything that you don't like. But yeah, we cool. We didn't ask enough. We had enough fun for the day. Oh, we kind of went in a little bit at the end there, right?
Yeah,
but
we did.
If y'all made it this far, it's truly a pleasure to have you to make it this far. If you didn't, and if you fast forward through it, you are a disgusting human being, right? If you feel as if you can't enjoy the rhetoric that we spew out, and you have to fast forward it like that wasn't part of your repertoire, like you just don't like it, then you, ma'am, sir, or however you identify, can go elsewhere. But I'm just playing. Anyways, I'm just talking mess. I appreciate all y'all that listen. However you listen, thank you. Share it with your friends. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Donate to the channel, $EHDPOD. We're trying to get this studio so we won't be at Ira's kitchen or dining table. And I'll be able to have some of y'all to come in. I also want to say I've learned how to do this Bluetooth thing, so I might just have some of y'all call in. Iris, let me tell y'all about Iris though, y'all. Iris don't promote the pod. What? Iris don't. Listen, I got to text what? Iris. So for the people that know Iris, y'all just let me know if y'all see it on her page. And I'm putting her on the spot right now because I just know that she does a good job with her captions and letting people know that they should listen.
I just look. You was like you was trying to promote the little thing for Friday. I'm online. I'm bad at that.
Mm-hmm, I know.
I'm bad at promoting myself.
I know.
So.
Mm-hmm. I know. You done? Oh, okay. Thought she was talking to me, but no, I'm just playing. But yeah, y'all feel free to tell a friend. Like I said, share with the world. Comment, like, subscribe, hate, whatever it feels that you need to do. Just let me hear it. It'll make the show better. Anything you want to say to your fans, your friends, Iris?
I don't have fans.
You got friends.
I do have friends.
Well, what do you call these people that enjoy you? Because you actually got the dopest thing to happen to you. You was just at a random game and a random person heard you talk and they was like, hey, you be on such and such podcast, right? That's by far the flyest thing ever. I ain't even experienced that. So I want to say salute to you when it comes to that. And to all you people out here that don't mind paying it forward, and that has nothing to do with money. That has everything to do with just sharing the pod, telling somebody about the pod. Yeah,
hit that share button
and like it. Get us an algorithm. That'll be greatly appreciated. All that fun stuff. But until next time, you beautiful people, be cool how you be cool. Love.
Peace.